the back, the VOD and the silver screen. Kevin and Tom and Joe know all there is to know, from masterpieces to deep fried tacos. And if the movie sucks, you might hear them say, there's no telling where the guys will take you. Get ready for a spoiler. Won't say it twice, cause we already warned you. Better watch out, it's gonna ruin the plot. Real spoilers. Real spoilers. Real spoilers.
Broadcasting from the lush but not lavish studios located in the basement of the O'Keefe Institute for Advanced Film Snarkitude, this is Real Spoilers, episode 874, Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh my God, what have we done?
The end of Blumhouse, hopefully.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's, you know how much money this thing's going to make?
I know. Not as much as
What's-
Conjuring, but
What's wrong with America?
Oh,
But Conjuring costs a lot more money.
that's a good
Because
point.
it was the fourth one,
That's fair.
you know?
This movie has made the most money since Conjuring.
Are you kidding me?
Well, Conjuring was like 2 months ago. I don't know that that's that much of a record.
It'd be different if The Conjuring was last week.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was there on Thursday night, and it was packed.
I was like 90% full last night.
It overperformed, so.
And I have to say this, and I mean this in the nicest possible way. If you're a fan of these movies, you're not a good person.
You're
Like, there's something.
Are you guys didn't like this?
oh, buddy.
Are you? Oh,
This was estimated to open to 35 to 45, and they're already saying it's going to be 55 plus.
God.
I mean, that's millions, not dollars, just to be clear. It wasn't just our tickets.
Love it if it was $55.
Right.
That's how many souls died
Yeah.
watching this movie.
God.
Well, let's go around the table, and everyone can introduce themselves so the fans of this movie can track us down and hate on us on a one-to-one basis.
I'm Matt.
This is Joe.
This is Kevin.
And this is Tom. Before
Forget
we
how to do it?
No, you never know if Tom's going to skip or not. Sometimes he's in, sometimes he's not.
Yeah.
So
I
we
like
were
to
waiting.
keep everybody on the edge of their seats.
But we voted. I mean, this democracy. We all pointed at Matt, so he got the
true.
go ahead.
That's how it works.
And yeah, can we get the shameless plugs? I have questions. I have.
Did you? Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
did you?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
much I need to please.
Let Tom put his
Shameless
plug
plugs.
in.
Don't forget, you can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart, TuneIn. Wherever you find a podcast, you can find us. While you are there, be sure and follow us so you never miss an episode. Maybe leave us a review. Greatly appreciated, super
Didn't
helpful,
happen.
but it never happens.
Yeah.
One day,
It happened a month ago.
one day we will receive a review, and it will be very exciting.
Well,
Yes.
You know what? Why don't we just say no one's ever left a review?
Then we will end.
Because they can see that they did.
No, comment on there if you have.
yeah,
No, we've
true.
never gotten a review.
Yep. Never.
we live in the post-truth age.
That's fair.
If someone says, but people have left reviews, you just be like, no, they
No, they
haven't.
I
haven't.
haven't seen a review.
What are you
just double-
talking about?
You double down on it.
Comment and paste a copy of your review then on the
That's right.
on
Yeah.
the social media
Oh, I
I
platforms.
don't need your fake news.
Yeah.
Oh, you're believing the lame stream media about whether or not we get reviews? So where was I at? Oh, shameless plugs. And then you can also find us on Facebook, facebook.com/real spoilers. While you're there, like the page, join the group. It's called the League of Show Sharers because we are hoping you will share an episode. People who were kind enough to share an episode last week include Chris Magic Man, Ralph Tribble, Tammy Lynn Powers Betts, Julianne Jordan, Glenn Cougar Mellon Brewer, Tom Dowdy, Richard Krotzer, Jason McLean, Gabriel Lugo, Brendan McGuckin, Heather Sachs, Joe Faubert, Edit Photo Gamer, Cinema Recall, Binge Movies, Colby Mack, Nostalgia Cast, Geek to Me Radio, and Ryan Terry. So thank you very much for sharing an episode. It is greatly appreciated. Don't forget we have a Patreon. Patreon.com/Real Spoilers. $5 a month. You get all sorts of bonus content.
Oh, yeah.
You get to help out a fleggling indie podcast.
That's right.
This American Life has their version of a Patreon. They don't need your damn money.
Don't you just mean they have a Patreon?
Well, no, they don't call it. They don't. Not on.
Oh, do they have
Patreon.
like their own thing?
They've got their own thing.
Well, that's how you know you've
Which
made
is
it.
proof that they don't need your money.
Yeah, right.
That they don't even need a third party to skim off the top. It was cheaper for them to build
Make
their
their
own
own.
platform.
Have they even watched It's Pat?
No way.
doubt it.
Yeah.
It seems unlikely.
Yeah.
It's just us.
Although if there was
just us
any,
that
And we
watched
did that
it.
for you.
if there was any major news podcast that did watch It's Pat, it would be This American Life.
You're not wrong.
I have to say.
Yeah,
That's-
they would watch it unironically. Like they try to break it down and
Yeah.
explain like why it's a genius movie.
Oh,
No,
sure.
they'd have a think piece about
Oh yeah.
about
You're
how it
right.
affected someone's childhood.
You're totally right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah. So Patreon, we're doing the SNL movies. It's hard for me to watch movies right now because I'm watching.
You've
so
got
many
so
movies.
many to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because Kevin and I are in the St. Louis Film Critics Association and like the.
Have you seen some
Losers
that we
on this
didn't
podcast.
cover?
And what's that?
Have you seen some that we haven't covered?
Oh yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen
Has there
lots.
been stuff that you've been like, oh, I should have checked that out in a theater?
Well, a lot of what we're seeing right now
Is forward.
aren't
it's like,
in
Oh,
theaters
oh,
yet.
oh,
So
okay,
like
okay.
I watched Marty Supreme on
How was that?
Friday. It was good.
Okay.
I liked it. I don't
That's
really.
out though, right? That's out.
I don't
No.
think so. Yeah,
not
I guess
yet.
I thought it came. Okay.
yeah. But
We'd be covering it if it was out, probably.
yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
probably.
It's gonna get right where we get log jammed.
Yeah.
So like, there's a good chance it'll slip past us.
We'll
but
see. Hopefully, there's a musical that will take its place.
That's
Yeah.
fine. I won't be here.
I
What? You've just disavowed all musicals?
Yeah.
Joe always has something come up when there's a musical.
Yeah.
It's
very,
weird. It's weird that I'm the only one that gets for like not being here when you're like, oh, I've got Toyman. I'm not going to be there. I've got this. I've got that.
But,
Well, yeah,
but
but it's
yours
not
lands on a
musical-
specific genre.
No, that's true.
Of film.
I'm putting it out there
Yeah,
immediately.
mine's literally because I can't do it. Yours is because it's a
Saying-
musical.
I'm just saying,
because
nope.
I was really bummed I didn't get to do that.
Which one?
Wicked Game Over, or what the hell is it
Yeah,
called?
game over. Yeah.
Wicked
I-
Forever.
I would love to come in here and shit on a musical.
I invited you, but you
I
couldn't,
couldn't
do
do it.
I know. You had the offer though.
But yeah, we got links for Song Sung Blue.
Oh, okay.
You know, but they sing in that one.
It's not a
So-
musical.
But it's got Wolverine, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Is he Wolverine?
So you would have done Greatest Showman.
No.
That had Wolverine.
But is he Wolverine?
Well, no, that's
Then
not.
But he's still only Wolverine
as-
in Marvel.
you know
movies.
that's-
Outside of the Wolverine movies, he's rarely
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
You know that's not his birth name, right?
It's a Logan.
No, it's Logan.
Yeah.
Or James Howell. If you want to, if you want to get serious about it.
We read comics. We read comics.
I like how now he said, "I'm never gonna say I won't do Wolverine again." He's
Yeah,
like,
because
just
Marvel's like,
yeah,
here's $1
call me
million.
up.
Like,
Yeah.
all
'Cause
right,
he's
I'll
like,
come
a
back.
What if-
million.
what if
probably
I-
more
hour?
than that, yeah.
What if I marry Sutton Foster and she divorces me and takes half my money? And then you're gonna
Guess
get a
what?
Wolverine movie. Same reason you got a
He's co-
Ghostbusters 2.
He's coming back for Secret Wars, right? Or whatever.
Yeah, of
No,
course.
What's it called? No, it's not Secret Wars.
Well,
Is it?
Doomsday.
Doomsday.
I think it's. Isn't there a Secret Wars?
Oh, maybe it is. Maybe they changed it so much.
I don't know.
But
Secret Wars is one of them, I think.
it would be fun. Like, it would be fun to see him and Tobey Maguire on screen at
Kiss?
the same time. That'd be great.
I agree.
Yeah. At the same
He
time,
wouldn't enjoy it. It's just for the role.
who wouldn't enjoy it?
Hugh Jackman. He wouldn't enjoy
Okay.
it.
Sure, bud.
He would do it for the role. He's
You say so.
dedicated. He's dedicated.
Doesn't have to be gay.
Right.
Be bi. But I think it would be fun to see like those two guys show.
You would
up.
allow that?
I would allow that.
Okay,
yeah.
that's
Oh,
very
I'd
okay.
allow it all. I don't care. Like you do you, bud.
Yeah.
It'd be fun to see those two guys on screen as their respective characters.
Just like as long as Wolverine also smooches gals, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, it's a throuple.
Yeah.
He smooches on Cyclops, smooches on Jean Grey. It's good to go.
Okay.
Yeah, you do you.
So anyway,
Oh,
it'll
geez. I know.
it'll be a minute before I can see Superstar.
Fair.
That's what I'm saying.
That's fair.
So but anyway, and then also we have YouTube, youtube.com/at
You saying Superstar's not up for any awards?
Well, it's also like a 25-year-old movie.
Yeah, but if they re-release it, add a different like director's cut.
Could you
to it.
imagine? Like Lorne
It's the
Michaels is like,
25th
put it back out in
anniversary
theaters.
of Superstar.
This is our moment.
We missed our opportunity.
We were just ahead of
Yeah.
our time.
Real Spoilers is doing a series. We have to re-release.
You think
this.
that I haven't thought about doing? There's a local theater. There's like I wouldn't call it a revival theater. What do you call a theater that doesn't show first run movies? It's just
I don't know
The
what.
dollar?
I'm out.
The dollar show? That's
well,
what
it's
you used to call it.
I'll plug them. It's the Arcaden Theater, and it's
Oh,
a
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
little 50-seater, and they don't do first run movies. It's all kind of
Right.
like curated. I have definitely thought as we were going through these movies, I was like, I wonder if I could Like, I wonder how these would sell. Like, if you said, "Hey, we're going to do Real Spoilers is presenting a screening of Superstar."
Go test it out.
I tried.
It would.
I put out feelers and I haven't heard back. So
Okay.
yeah,
They were like, "We've never heard of this show."
I'm like, we're the
Are you guys
biggest.
related to Across the Spoilerverse?
Yeah. Are you guys related to
'Cause those
Across
guys
the
are
Spoilerverse?
killing it.
Yeah. And we're the biggest movie review podcast in St. Louis.
I mean,
Which is like,
as Doug Stanhope once said, that's like being the prettiest Denny's waitress.
I'm just saying,
But
if we're gonna make it known, we are the biggest podcast
there you go.
in St. Louis.
Movie podcast. There's
you know-
probably other podcasts in St. Louis.
the clip out.
Yeah, the
Oh,
clip
yeah,
outs
that's way bigger than us.
There's a bigger podcast
in the
That is
room.
wrong. That is filmed
studio.
in this room.
Well, point is, Superstar could be up for the Real Spoilers Patreon Golden Reel Award.
That's right.
that
100%.
we're doing at the end of the
Now,
year.
now, have we picked a Real Spoilers Peace Prize recipient yet?
You mean a made up award?
All awards are made up.
Hey, come on.
The Matt F.
The-
Basler presents Real Spoilers Peace Award
Oh, that's
2025.
Yeah.
It's going to Matt. He created it. He's gonna get it.
Donnie can have another one. Give it to him. Makes him happy.
Yeah. Well, he's not sleeping or
Oh,
whatever.
little guy was so excited.
He was.
He's a
Yeah.
he's a cutie.
He is.
He's a cutie
Yeah.
bear.
He can't wait for Rush Hour 4.
Yeah.
Like, that's the.
Oh,
Hey,
it'll be interesting to see.
you
the
know
big
what?
news.
It is
what?
wild.
If he's going to do one good thing.
It is. If you think about that, though, it's like if there's ever a movie that the president of the United States wants, it's the somewhat racist buddy cop film directed by a predator, not from Badlands or the other
Oh.
stuff, like a sexual predator.
I thought the guy from Predator 2, the Predator
Which
from
guy?
Predator 2.
the actual predator.
Yeah, I thought the guy.
would
What's
be-
he doing these
It would
days?
be that. It would be that franchise.
needs the
like,
work.
That's the one where it's
Yeah.
kind of like, of course.
He wants a new Jeepers Creeper.
Yeah.
You know, I've never seen a Rush Hour movie.
1 and 2 are
Oh, they're
are
funny.
so
yeah,
good.
they're funny.
Never seen one.
1 and 2 are very good. 3 is not good, but 1 and 2 I think are classic buddy cop movies. Like
Well-
it's Chris Tucker, like peak Chris Tucker,
Oh,
Jackie Chan, who is
Chris Tucker.
Jackie Chan, who is still like kicking
I
ass.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he? But does he
No,
also take names?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Jackie Chan,
I
absolutely.
didn't realize there would be name.
There is
taking.
name taking.
I thought there would just be ass kicking.
No.
So-
Jackie Chan does it all on his own, mind you. I did show Bella.
It's back before the arthritis kicked in.
Yeah, well, now, yeah, there's no way he's doing that stuff now. I showed Bella. What's the? Is it Super Cop? Whatever one where he is in the mall
Mhm.
and
He
like
slides down.
slides down the
Scenes from
Cop and
scenes
he's
from
like-
a mall.
scenes from a mall. Yeah, he's
got
like a
the
cop, super cop,
You got
And
the
he-
pole burn in real
and
life.
but he slides. It's crazy to
Yeah.
watch that stunt. You're like, God, how did anybody be like, yeah, go ahead.
They
and
put
do
in there
that.
twice because they were like, we're gonna put this in there. He burned
Gets
his hands
gets
up.
hit by a car. Like it's crazy. That movie's crazy.
So the big news, because I don't want to talk about this movie,
Yeah.
is that WB has
wanna talk about
accepted
it
an
so
offer from Netflix for $30 per share.
Yep.
It's an $82 billion deal. Now it
And
still
a
has to.
billionaire got his feelings hurt.
yeah,
He's
now
all
that's
up in his
exactly
feels.
right.
Well,
yeah.
no, so Paramount's, Skydance and all that with the merger that already happened, so they wanted to buy it, and now it has to get past federal regulations. Will they let Netflix buy it or
Here's
give
the
it to their buddies?
But
at
here's the thing:
Paramount?
if they don't clear this deal, and they say no, it creates a monopoly. How do you say that you could sell this company again to?
They're not
the
going to say it doesn't create a monopoly.
First off, they're hypocrites.
That totally.
Second, in fairness, the Paramount streaming platform is infinitely smaller than Netflix.
Yes, that is true. So that's a good
Paramount
point.
still puts movies in theaters, so it'd be better for theatrical.
This is why I'm kind of shocked that Apple wasn't even in like the conversation.
Apple would have been a no-brainer. They're the highest cash company in the world.
They
They've
don't
got
have
the
any
money.
IP.
Why would they not become an actual movie film studio?
But they're
Like,
doing it, right? Like F1 was an Apple
No,
movie.
no, it
Like,
is.
that's
What I'm
the-
saying though is that if Apple bought WB, it would so elevate 100
Yeah.
years of history. I don't get why there weren't. But the thing is, with Paramount, it's a cash deal. Netflix's stock options and stuff like that.
Sure.
So they're going to argue. I mean, who knows? But they're going to argue their case that their deal was a better deal because of cash and all this, and it was unfair. So they're not going to say a monopoly thing. They're going to say, oh, they wanted it to go to Netflix. It wasn't fair, and so they're going to.
But if I don't want to make a cake for gay people,
Right.
it's my business and I can do with it what I want.
It's correct.
But if I don't want to sell to one billionaire and instead I want to sell
to a different billionaire.
different
Nope,
billionaire,
unfair.
that is unfair.
That's
It's. I heard an interesting theory.
You know what they should do? They should also throw into the deal a gay wedding cake.
Yeah. Paramount's like, never mind.
Yeah.
We don't want it. I take it back. But I just hear an interesting idea where some people are of the impression that this deal isn't real. Like, it's a real deal, but they have no intention of it getting
They're
past.
trying to boost the price.
Well, no, they're trying to, the theory that I heard is that Netflix is trying to ice out, basically put HBO and Warner Brothers on hold, because at this point, I don't think, if I remember right, now Warner Brothers can't really make any deals
right.
post 2020. So everything up until 2027 is still on the
Right.
table, but anything after that they can't touch. Like
Right.
like if the Duffer Brothers go to, which is, that was a poor example of a purse of people because they're already at Netflix. But if they go to Warner Brothers and say, "Hey, we've got this idea for a
No, the
movie,"
Duffer Brothers have gone to Paramount, I think.
have they really?
Yeah,
think that's right.
they signed a deal with Paramount. Like after Stranger Things, they're going
Man,
to Paramount.
That's wild. That
Yeah.
sucks, but that's wild.
There's so much money.
But if they go to Warner's and say, "Hey, we've got this idea for a movie," Warner Brothers can't touch it.
I don't think that's true though, because I mean that's very conspiracy laden.
It absolutely is.
There's
but I do,
so much
but-
money and so many people involved to make a decision like an $82 billion purchase. They're not doing it at the top, being like, we're never gonna go through it. Like, there's
no.
so much. planning
What
that
I
goes
think
into
that
this.
is, what the theory is that it is giving. So like Netflix is the number one streamer, right? Like
Sure.
it's got to be.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
HBO is number 2. So this gives basically Netflix a year or so of putting themselves further and further ahead of HBO,
But then when they buy them, they just bought something.
unless
that's
they had
further
no
behind.
intention of buying them.
That's-
I'm not saying that
it
it's
is-
true.
That is so no.
I'm not saying it's
Joe.
true. I'm not saying it's true. But I'm just saying, like, we all
Oops,
know
we
that
got stuck with an $82 billion deal when we were
or
trying
they
to be tricky.
or they know. Yeah, I guess that's true. They're
they're
like
not trying.
they
Joe,
took. They took.
no,
I'm not
stop.
saying that it's true. I'm just saying that, like,
It's a lot of theories out there.
There's
man.
all-
I'm just asking questions.
yeah, I'm just saying, like, corporate people are scumbags, so it would lend.
all
to-
kayfabe.
It's yeah.
I mean,
it's
I
all
guess there
kayfabe.
could be an instance, right, of like, well, we'll do this if we get it, cool.
If we don't, we
that
just
works
we,
out,
we
too.
iced out Warner Brothers for a year, so that
No,
they
I
can't
think
take any
Netflix
deals.
want. I think they all want to consolidate power.
and
in
Netflix
100
already
years of films.
has a lot of HBO content on
They
there.
do.
A lot.
Yeah.
So now
Which is
they can get it
interesting.
for free because they own it, right? Instead of having to
Well,
pay HBO.
that's been HBO's model lately.
Just kind of just filtering stuff out.
Well, like they'll put it on their platform, and when they kind of feel, I think when they see the numbers kind of start to trail off, like our people have watched this and they're done with it,
Right.
then they license it to other
get
platforms.
another big chunk of
and
cash.
then now it's Sex and the City on Netflix, and then a whole new group of people come in and watch it because it's new over there.
Right.
'cause maybe they don't have the other one.
And
I
now
looked
they
up.
can make a new show or movie because it's popular again. You know,
I looked up the most popular streaming services based on subscriber totals.
Yeah. It's got to be Netflix, right?
Number one
Oh,
is
yeah,
Netflix
by
at over
far.
300 million. Number 2, I think personally, while I'm sure it's true, feels like a bit of a cheat.
Okay.
It's Amazon Prime
Sure.
That's okay.
right
because a lot of
I
people
do think
have
that
it,
is kind of a cheat,
but they don't
because
use it. They
you-
don't
you
know that
use
they
it
have
every-
it.
once in a while.
I would never
Yeah.
pay for that individually.
Yeah.
I have it because I get. I
Oh,
buy
Because
yeah,
you get
Amazon,
Primes,
yeah.
which baked in, but
Right.
like so, like
That's the Prince going on tour
and giving
and
everybody
giving-
an album when they
with
buy a ticket.
every ticket. Yeah.
Number 3 is Disney Plus.
Okay.
Number 4 is Max.
I mean,
when they did this, it was Max, but
Now it's HBO plus
HBO,
Tomahawk,
Netflix, Go,
Whatever.
Max. Yeah.
Go bots.
Number
Max.
5,
Mask.
Tencent Video.
What's that?
It says it's a major China-based streaming
Yeah.
service, highlighting the strength of regional platforms. So
Tencent's a mobile game manufacturer.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, like
And
they probably
then-
like Candy Crush and stuff. I think they got bought recently, but they're like that kind of a company.
Okay.
Number 6 is IQIYI. I don't know if I'm supposed to say IQE. I don't know if but
Gesundheit.
it's another China-based streaming service.
So okay, those China-based are they streaming movies that are made in China, or is it?
Or are they streaming in China?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
And where
Okay.
is Quibi?
So number 7 is
Quibi.
GeoCinema.
Man.
Key service with a straw. So
GeoCities.
that's Indian.
So I do wonder if those are.
Like based in those countries.
Yeah.
Number 8, Paramount Plus.
You know, that just has like the Ellisons are just like yelling at whoever they can yell at to
Yeah.
get their streaming service. Because I had Paramount for like I feel like I had like a free trial, and it's like I'm not watching anything on here.
Yeah.
Like there is nothing on here. Oh, I'm gonna watch Yellowstone. No, I'm
South
not.
Park, and that's most popular
Yeah.
thing out
And
there.
you get all the
That's-
Showtime stuff.
Oh, I guess that's still.
If you buy that package, that's a package.
I think
think it's
you
all
can't
together
not
now.
get it anymore.
Man.
Oh, they
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I think
it's
it's all-
they
This
force you
is
to-
a good reminder for me of that getting out of
Yeah.
any streaming was a good idea.
Yeah,
like
it's-
I not like I hate you guys talking about, but like this kind of. I'm getting that feeling already, being like, "What? Hold on, where is that?"
It's a mess.
yeah.
It's cable. It's
Yeah.
all gonna be.
It's-
That's what Netflix wants to do.
That's exactly what Netflix
because
wants
then
to do.
it won't be $20 a month. It will be $40 a month. But
Yeah.
you get all this stuff, and it's cable.
Yep.
Yeah.
Buy a couple others, throw them in there. Hey, you've got
You got-
everything because
Yeah.
it's cable.
I just hate it in anything. Like
I don't-
any of the like, well, if you do this, you get this, but if you're over here, you blah blah.
Yeah.
blah.
That's
And
why we just
anything-
buy stuff we want to watch on
Yeah.
Vudu. When
I
it's
owe
$5,
so much
But
stuff.
what if you just stole it?
well,
Which I don't do.
no,
I do.
That is always an option, but essentially, legally, these movies every week there's a $5 sale on Vudu every week. There's sites like FanFlix. There's always ways to get them. If something pops up, you think I will watch that someday, once at
Yeah.
least. Pay $5, own
Now
it,
it's yours. Now-
license it
yeah.
forever, hopefully. But like otherwise, you pay $20 a month, then it goes to 25, then 30, and it leaves, and just buy it.
Yeah.
Have it.
I think
It's-
most of the time, if you're buying it, you are spending less money than having over time.
Yes.
Than
Oh,
having
yeah.
four
Subscription.
streaming
That's why they
services
do it.
you don't use.
That's why they do it. It's great if you use it a lot, right? Because but most people don't use it as much as they pay. So over time, companies make more money than
Yeah.
just selling it to you.
Right.
That's why everything.
Well,
is a
and everybody
subscription.
wants an ongoing revenue stream,
Yeah.
right? Everything's
and-
going to subscription models.
Oh yeah.
But I've been doing Fandango, Voodoo, whatever they're calling it this week, for so long that like
Riverport.
they now do sales where they're like new to streaming, and I'm like,
Is it?
I've owned that for like 8 years, and it's like I bought it when streaming was more in its infancy.
Yeah.
And then it got
They
pulled
pulled
for
it,
whatever
yeah.
reason,
Oh.
and it's been gone for years. Like apparently, I didn't even realize it because I owned it, but apparently, like 28 days later,
It was gone.
you couldn't
Yeah.
get it on streaming
'Cause
for
I
like
remember.
7 or 8 years, and I
I
was
told
like,
you, I'm like, it's new. It just came back.
and I
you're
was like,
I'm
no,
not-
I've had it. I've
Yeah.
had it for years.
Yeah,
I
they
paid
pulled that
$5
a
for
long
it.
time ago.
Yeah,
I'm glad that now new movies have the rights built into them, right? Because like those movies didn't have
Right.
streaming didn't exist, so it got real messy. Now when a movie comes out, people get paid according to streaming. Like
Yep.
the actors are
You
making
have to.
deals, and then they get streaming rights. So like you're not worried about is that going to be on streaming or leave
Yeah.
streaming. It's like it's all built for streaming, digital sales.
And I don't think any of that Netflix stuff that they've produced on their own, I don't think ever leaves. Like
a
it's
lot,
all.
a lot of that Netflix stuff that you think they produced on their own,
right.
Oh,
they
no,
did
I
not
meant, I
produce
meant like
on their
the
own.
like that
Netflix
the
original
Russo
stuff they
brothers
bought.
movie or whatever.
But a lot of that Netflix original stuff, they'll brand it that, but it's not really that.
right.
oh,
They've
so like
licensed
you're
it.
saying that like Universal probably.
Orange is the New Black. I think that's not.
Yeah.
Netflix didn't make that.
Their
They,
very,
sure,
their very first show ever, Lilyhammer,
Yeah.
that they called a Netflix original. They had licensed, and it was almost going to leave the platform after like 15 years
Huh.
because
Oh.
it was like they had licensed it. It had been made for Norway or something.
Yeah.
And then they finally ponied up the cash because they were like, it's our first show. It should stay on here, and they went ahead and relicensed it. But like a lot of that stuff, they did not actually
Interesting.
produce.
like we know is not.
Yeah, that was like a Lifetime
that was
show
a
or
Lifetime
something.
show
Yeah.
that tanked hard.
Yeah.
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 But something I own on streaming that you can't get on streaming. It was really weird. It was only available for purchase for like a month, and then it went away. Is Tales from the Crypt, the TV show?
Oh yeah, it's impossible.
And it was funny. They had all.
I've got it.
They had all the seasons
Got
on
DVD.
on streaming, and I bought like the first 2 or 3 because they were $5.
Yeah.
The other ones were like $19.99, and I was like, I'll wait. And then they all went away, and
I'm
they've
so
never come
mad.
back.
I'm so mad I missed that
It's-
on digital.
The rights to that show and everybody involved in that. It's the same thing with Beavis and Butthead. Beavis and Butthead, I don't think you can.
No, I think they finally resolved all
No,
that.
did they?
Yeah,
Where like
that's-
they took all the music out.
for a long time, yeah,
Yeah.
but I think
It's
they
back with mostly.
And that
all
I
Yeah.
gotta tell you, that show is not as funny.
Oh, no.
Without the music
Yeah,
videos.
yeah.
That's why Ed has never made it to DVD. Ed had never even made it to DVD
Oh really?
because of the music licensing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. But yeah, like that Tales from the Crypt is a shame because
It's
man,
fun.
there is some wonderful stuff in
Yeah.
there.
DVD, it's like $20-$30. You can buy the whole series at least,
I
then you
can
can
watch
own
it
it.
on my Plex server.
Well, there's always that.
Now,
Anyway, the last 2 streaming services, number 9, Hulu, which surprises me.
Disney
but that's
now,
Disney.
so.
But I think that Hulu has dropped off because they've started pushing so much of that
Oh,
onto
sure,
Disney,
sure.
and then it's going to go away,
Yeah.
and then it'll all just be baked within Disney.
Right.
And then number 10, Peacock. So, okay.
speaking of you,
Speaking of, remember when we were
This
talking
is
about movies?
This is the worst movie I've ever seen in this year.
This is
Ever.
horrible.
This is
this
unbelievably
is next
bad.
level bad.
so can
And it's-
Sorry, this was my viewing experience.
Oh, please.
And it's
Set the
I
stage.
think it's unique, but I
Okay.
think it has left me in a weird place.
Okay.
So I had tickets to go see the second one, and about like an hour and a half before that, I go, well, let's start the first one. Turns out it's like 2 hours. So I watched a good chunk of the first one, went and saw the second one, then we went and saw The Exorcist. Then I came home and finished the first one.
Which
Okay.
Exorcist?
So you
The
are the,
Exorcist.
The
We
Exorcist.
went and saw it at Chase Park
so you were the
Plaza.
only
Okay.
person who's ever had this
I think so.
experience.
And so
Have to be.
watching The Exorcist in the middle of watching Five Nights at Freddy's was crazy. Like, it kind of made me go like, oh, movies can be like incredible.
Oh, yeah.
It's just beautiful.
It's great to be reminded because you might watch this movie and go, I'm swearing off
I'm
movies.
done.
I'm done with
Oh.
movies. You have to watch a good movie.
And
in
I
between.
think I did. It was, so we're seeing Exorcist in theaters. I'd never seen it in theaters.
Was it on? Which screen was it on?
In Chase Park Plaza.
Don't they have a big one?
This one wasn't.
Oh, okay.
But it's
Did
still.
they edit out all the religious stuff?
Oh, please. So that opening, like in Iraq, and it's just
Oh yeah.
like a huge. I don't even know how they film. I'm like watching. Okay, how do they do this?
I think people tend to forget that that's how that movie opens.
It's like, is this a set or is this like they find an archaeological? Doesn't matter.
Did you see it was pea soup?
Everybody got a bowl of.
Oh.
That was the
Throw it at the
popcorn.
it's the,
screen.
no, it's the 4D showing. Like, that's what it
waiter
is.
comes around. They give you empty bowls, and then the waiter comes around and
Yeah.
Fills
spits
them
it
up.
into the bowl.
Now, did you see the guy off to the side in the 4K version pumping the 4K
Can you believe that?
soup?
That's
Do you think that's just marketing? Because now everyone's talking about it. 'Cause
No. I mean, remember they did that with The Simpsons.
What are you talking about?
Mad Men, they
Mad Men.
upscaled it to
Oh,
4K.
yes, yeah.
And there's the guy doing the vomit machine.
But can you
see
believe anything anymore? Because this is brilliant marketing. Everyone
Right.
who doesn't give a shit about Mad Men is talking about it. I just don't know how much online is
That
real anymore.
space
Yeah, it's
is
true.
in the original shot. It's not like a extra. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so
What do you mean?
Well, like they just didn't edit him out with CG.
that's what it looked like.
yeah, because if you see the original one, like they have, it's not like they cropped it
Right.
and
No, it
kept him
has
out.
to because
they
Don's
had to
right there.
CG him out
Yeah.
because
Don's on the other side.
Yeah.
So
So I
you
don't know.
had-
But
okay.
uh,
Back to your thing.
just I don't know. Every frame is just like so much care and
Yeah.
beautiful,
Right.
and the acting is like this naturalistic. And I'm just kind of like blown away. I honestly haven't like felt that way about a movie in a long time. And I've seen The Exorcist, and I think it was because it's in between garbage. This is
no,
okay.
but
Have
the
you
first
ever
the
seen-
first one is Citizen Kane
Have you seen
compared to the
Sorcerer?
second one. Though.
Do that.
Here-
Also,
so I
William
need-
Friedkin. It's incredible.
But speaking of the first one, and I'm so sorry, and I just listened to the Real Spoilers episode about it on
What
the
do
way
we think?
here.
Do we like it?
Didn't care for it.
No.
So, okay.
But this
Why?
is infinitely worse.
I
than
think
the
I
first
Oh
need
my God.
need some help.
one. Oh, we'll
Wait,
try.
you didn't play all the games to get ready for this?
I have played the first one.
Okay.
Kevin's in this thing where he like messages me like 15 minutes before you guys record, and he's like, "Oh, could you watch Five Nights at Freddy's real quick?" I put it on 20 times speed. I'll try.
I gave you several days for this.
So, why? Okay, Matthew Lillard, just happened to be like a job placement guy. Who?
Oh,
Oh
right.
God, I
This is-
forgot in the
this is
beginning he's
all
like a job
happenstance?
recruiter.
Yeah, like the whole movie exists around just a coincidence.
And
like
he's a
he has
recruiter
been-
that owns a pizzeria.
he is
I think he's just a
funneling.
job recruiter. He's not. He doesn't own a pizza.
But
He's-
He did,
right.
but that all shut down. Whatever, he got a new job. But what he is doing, right, is getting security guards to send them there and kill them.
I take it that way.
And the daughter knows about
Not,
this.
not. Oh, yeah, the daughter of the cop.
When she shows up, her dialogue is so bizarre. I'm like, oh, she's a ghost. Oh, that's a crazy, freaky ghost right there. So,
Because it's
and
so-
I didn't get the reveal of who she was.
Oh,
And then I went and saw the second one, and she's like in there like a good guy. I'm like, no
well,
way.
wait. I felt the same way because I had completely mind erased using the Men in Black neuralizer.
Crazy.
Because I'm like, okay, wait a minute. She was in the first one. What did she do? And then in a flashback, she has a cop uniform. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, she shows back up in the first.
She
There's-
shows
there's-
up. She shows up in the first one when Josh Hutcherson is working there, and she was like, "Hey, this place is kind of
Yeah.
weird."
I'm
And he's like,
just
"All right, whatever."
So positive she's like a bad guy, which then it turns out like she is a bad person. She goes there because she knows, right, that her dad keeps having security guards come here and get killed. She doesn't say, "Dude, you got to get out of here." She doesn't.
But she shows up to be like, this place is weird.
She's like,
I feel like that's
Why
kind
is
of what
she
she
even
says
there?
is like
And she's
because
being
because
all-
it's her dad's joint.
She's
No,
being-
but why?
she's being all weird
I thought she
and
didn't
cryptic.
know.
She
What?
has to know.
I thought she
There's
didn't
a
know
new
No,
that.
she knows because
She
she
knows in the
knows.
flashback.
She knows in the like
As
when
a little
that
kid.
She tries to stop the girl
Yeah.
from going through the door, but she watched the little boy go through the door.
Yeah.
So she knows, like, Dad's got another one, but hey, not two. That's too much.
It's just so weird. Okay, this place, the kids died 20 years earlier, and it just stays up. No one demolishes it for
is the
another
part.
business.
Also, that I thought that was insane.
Why for 20
And then
years?
how it's never locked. Everybody just kind of until Josh Hutcherson shows up, and then everything's locked up. And I was like, well, this whole time, all of these buildings,
So
they're just walking
but
in.
he never got in trouble. Like it all got
I don't-
covered up. In the
yeah,
places.
well, from this flashback, why did the guy never get caught? They said little girl dies, but it was an accident. It's like, how did they not think she got murdered?
she fell on a knife 3 times.
yeah, she's got
Oh,
knife
the
wounds
3
in her
knife
back.
wounds in her back was an
Backwards.
Okay, and also to this jumping
Oh,
ahead
is
a little
Big
bit.
Pizza covering this up?
Big
Is
pizza.
this a
This is Pizza
what I
Gate.
would call it.
Yeah. Truth and pizza.
There's a part where also this side note when we were watching you, one of our friends said that the lady Beck,
Yeah,
what, I can't think of her name in this, but that she looks
Vanessa.
like a fursuit. Her face looks like the face of a furry fursuit.
What?
What?
Which is insane, but it's like I do see what you're talking about.
Okay.
It's very funny for her to end up.
Wait, so this woman is in other stuff?
She's in the first 2 seasons of You on
Oh.
Netflix. Yeah,
Well,
she's like
And
the
would
she's-
not have
first.
guessed that from her
She's
acting
the
ability
first
in this.
girlfriend.
That's
She's
where
okay.
I
in
knew- yeah.
Control or some movie that you said in the first episode that Kevin said he'd never seen, and then you said you were on the episode. Then it
okay.
seems like you've forgotten.
Yeah.
now I don't remember what that is, but
Aha, see?
But I love when she goes, okay, so the girl that gets killed in the beginning, right now she's the marionette, and she goes, she doesn't blame Afton, she blames the parents.
Okay,
she
what-
doesn't blame the guy that stabbed her in the back. Yeah, you can blame the parents also.
but that's all. Okay, so
Why does the marionette, it is a mask, it is a puppet. Why is it that when it goes on you, then your face turns painted? Like, it's not even taking control of you like a mask. It's like you're a
become
human
possessed.
that is
well,
possessed.
why does Reagan look the way Reagan looks in The Exorcist when she's possessed? Never mind, you've
'Cause
never
it's
seen
awesome.
it because it's religious.
But it's a physical, but but The Exorcist is like a spirit thing, right? There's
That's
no,
what this is.
there's
This
no-
is a
no,
ghost.
No, this is a puppet. It's literally a
No,
physical puppet.
it's the ghost of Charlotte.
But
that has taken.
You're telling me
over-
there's no puppet in this?
No, there is, but the ghost of Charlotte has taken over the puppet,
like Chucky.
like Chucky.
Oh, the puppet's possessed?
Yes.
And then the
All
puppet,
the animatronics are possessed.
but it moves from the puppet to the person.
But then
Yes.
there's also a serial killer.
Correct.
Well,
Yeah.
so that is another.
Yeah,
thing.
Kevin, that's the right response.
Yeah.
So why?
Wait.
So there's two things at play here. There is possession,
But in the first,
also
right?
just
But
a murder guy.
Isn't that the point of the first movie? Is that
The kids-
possess the
yeah.
animatronics?
But does he put him in there?
No, I think the ghost when he kills
Just
them
a coinky dink.
Yeah, when he kills them in the restaurant,
Right.
their ghosts stay in the restaurant.
But then they're like not killing him. Like
Right.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like it's
You
as
would
if
think you would
he
go after the
guides them.
guy.
And this is a thing I hate in movies, that when the kid ghosts are in the animatronics, they're like dumb animals. Like they're being all like, what? but then when he's talking to the ghost kid, the kid's like, we keep Afton at bay.
Yeah,
But
right.
it's like when I found out
was that
Bumblebee.
supposed to be his brother?
No.
Are you
no,
sure?
no.
There is
his
a
brother,
theory.
His brother died in Nebraska and is not a ghost. I
no,
think.
but
his
the dad
but-
kidnapped the brother,
Yeah,
right? That's
the
Oh
dad-
yeah, so elsewhere. This was not in the pizza place.
People are theorizing that the son is actually the other guy's brother that he kidnapped.
But doesn't Josh Hutcherson talk to his dead brother?
No,
Oh.
No,
Never.
he has dreams about his
Yeah.
dad.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
You
people
just
are-
don't
I gotta tell
remember
you.
that because
Yeah.
dreams were like 30% of the first movie, and they play no role in this
They play a
movie
very
whatsoever.
small role in a role that's like one's. But when that reveal happens, man, they thought they had something, and I was just kind of like, what?
Oh my God, there was a guy in my movie theater.
Shut up.
First off,
Shut
the
up.
people that like this movie,
don't believe you already.
I don't like.
But
The amount-
if you're not a child,
This guy
and you
wasn't
go-
a child.
That's
No,
what I'm saying.
I
If
would
you're not a
say
child and you
the-
go to this movie,
like,
what
there
are
were
you-
no children in my theater.
This guy was probably 22, 23.
I
and
mean,
they
like,
grew
he
up
would
with
have
the
been-
game.
and when they
Yeah.
reveal, like the guy, and he's just like, I knew it.
Oh
I
my
knew it. He's like losing his mind, and I was like, dude, it's not Knives Out.
Yeah.
Dial it down.
I
Second,
thought-
you figured out that the villain is literally the only other character in the film.
Wait, no, but no. I would argue there's no way he could have known it unless it's part of the games. They never
That's
talk
what I
about
thought.
a brother. I thought it was going to be the kid that she saved.
No, I thought that this was like a game thing. I thought the reveal.
No, it's
sure
the
it is.
totally convenient thing where they've never mentioned a
Right.
brother, never mentioned a son,
Yeah,
because
it's-
he didn't exist
it's
until this
Scream- it's
movie.
Scream-
But if it
it's
was
Scream
like
3.
Yeah,
if it was the kid she saved, right, and he's like going back to help
Oh,
her.
That's what I mean. This movie
back.
could have actually had some good writing, and something could have made sense and been tricky, been interesting.
It's
but-
crazy how poorly written these
Oh,
things
it's
are.
so bad.
It's written
just-
by the creator of the game. I looked
just-
at the
Oh,
credits.
well, I have okay.
They're just
one point I want to say
rudimentarily bad.
before
Yeah.
I forget. Marionette's too scary. The Five Nights at Freddy's bears. I agree with Tom from the first episode. I think they look. Did you know?
oh, jeez.
I think they look bad.
How much
Uh,
cocaine did you do before this movie?
Enough.
This
I'm
episode?
at
It's
this
that
movie's
Coke
a
Zero
good
I gave
time.
him.
The games. Do you know how the games came to be?
How?
No.
He was making Christian games.
No.
And he made one with animals.
Scott
and
Cawthon.
Yes,
The
and
creator
everyone-
and writer of this movie.
in one of his early games was like, all your things look scary. They're all like
Oh.
they look like scary animatronics. And he was bummed out about it, and then he decided to lean into it.
wow.
And that's how they got started. And actually, he's not at the company anymore because they found out he like donated a bunch of money to the Republicans.
And they were like, get out.
And now he's gone.
Which is
from
wild, 'cause
that,
if
but-
he
So the
was making
company got
Christian
so
games.
big that he lost control of it at some point. It
Yeah.
turned into. Oh,
And
okay.
I think the way these games evolved was that he just made some little thing, right?
Yeah.
And then it was like YouTubers going, "Whoa, that party hat on the desk means this?" And he saw that video and went, "Yeah,
Oh, I got something.
Yeah, it does mean that.
mean that." And he was just letting people put the lore in,
He was crowdsourcing the lore.
pretty much.
Interesting.
And like,
but so when they made these movies, somehow
he's not a good writer.
But right,
That's
but,
what I'm-
right. So when they made these movies, though, somehow, and I don't know if he was at the company at the time, but like, how did he get attached to where like, oh yeah, but I gotta write?
I do
these
wonder.
things?
I wonder if it
'Cause
was
he's
in,
not a writer.
I wonder if it was in the deal. Like if Blumhouse
Right.
says, "Hey, we want to make
But
this."
how is he not in control if he had the deal? These movies just came out like 2 years ago.
Well,
I
there
think
could
he
have been
just
some.
doesn't make the games anymore.
He gets. He's still. It's like
Does he still
Eastman
own
and-
the company?
I mean,
Or
I mean, it's like Eastman and Laird. Like they don't write the turtle stuff anymore, but they still get credit for stuff.
Yeah, but
And I think they get to say like, I don't know.
yeah, right.
Maybe
Yeah.
not that.
I'm just saying though, like that's the thing. When his name flashes up on the screen, I'm like, the guy that created the video games wrote the screenplay for these films.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I will
It makes
say,
sense because they're horrible.
I
and,
think,
like,
like,
terrible.
you're not a writer.
structurally, the things that are bad about this, I feel like they would be things that if I wrote a movie, someone would go, well, you should cut this scene down and move that to here to build tension.
Yeah, like he
'Cause
had
I'm
like
not-
Final Cut.
Right,
like,
right.
like no one could tell this
Well,
guy
I
to
was
punch
thinking
this thing
as I
up.
was watching this, I was thinking about. I was listening to
Anything else?
Anything else?
Yeah.
Also, the amount of pajama pants, neck beards, and farts in my theater, and I was like, you people. I know we say you should get outside and touch grass. Don't.
This movie
Stay inside.
This movie
Don't come
is
out.
based on a game series that
That's
came
fine.
out 10 years
So
ago. I'm
Super
just saying
Mario.
but they were little kids when it came out.
So's Double
It's-
Dragon.
It's so weird because the only thing
I don't know.
the only thing this fan base seems to want from this movie is to show them things from the game.
That's it.
Like
they
that's
don't want to
all they
expand
want.
anything. They just want the
and like my stepdaughter, who's not a dumb person,
Right.
like she loved the first one, and I was like, "But honey, this movie is objectively bad. It's just fundamentally not well done."
Right.
And she's just like, "But they showed me the thing."
So yeah, it's Easter eggs
Like,
the movie.
I've been thinking a lot about this. Just such a
For how long?
helpful person left us a comment that we should read more comics, and I would have thought that Captain America Red Hulk was awesome if I just read more comics.
Rent free, baby.
And
rent free.
I'd like to make
would have
one
been
of my
awesome had they stuck to the story.
I'd like to make one of my famous pizza analogies.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Here we go.
To me, that's as if you went to a pizza place and were like, I didn't like it. Pizza was bad. And someone went, well, you brought cheese, right? Did you bring cheese? You brought pepperonis.
Right.
If you didn't bring pepperonis, of course it was bad. I shouldn't have to have any
Exactly.
outside knowledge to enjoy
Yes.
these movies. Or there shouldn't be. There was one Easter egg that I think is fair because it's from the first movie.
Is it
If
the
you're watching
lawyer guy?
yes, the
Yeah.
lawyer, and it was
Okay, I had no idea who the hell that was. I go, and a
you
couple
know-
people
now
behind
I-
me laughed. I go,
You know how I knew
is
who it
that?
was? Because Stain 1 and Stain 2 next to me made sure to let the entire theater
Cool.
know.
Oh, the guy from the first movie.
Oh,
Now,
yeah. I was
I
like,
think it
"Gosh."
was poorly implemented, and it was insane that they would think anyone would.
It was bad because
remember
I
that
just
guy.
because I go, oh, is he a famous lawyer from the real world? I'm like, who is?
But at
this?
Yeah.
least that's the kind of thing. A sequel, you should have seen the first one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Outside of that,
Yeah.
no. And maybe if I'm doing some art house thing where it's like, oh, there's a book and there's a website and you gotta connect it all together.
It's the Blair Witch.
But like, it's absurd to think that whenever I see comments and people are going, well, it's in the game. Like it's really dumb when he has to close that giant heavy vent. It's like, well, it's in the game.
This is the
Okay.
difference.
But
this
it's also like there's so many extra like DLCs and stuff for this game that it's endless. It is endless the amount of Easter eggs you can throw in this movie. And if you don't play and I guess this is kind of what you're saying about Marvel, if you don't play every single version of this game and play all of the extra stuff, when he pushes that vent closed, you're like,
well,
I don't get it.
Well, because you can tell the way they wink at the camera when he goes,
Yes.
"Oh, that's heavy," or "Oh, there's not a door here." You know that's got to be from the
It's
game.
gotta be something.
Why is there not a Why is there
Well,
not a
you
door
don't
here?
you don't need to know. The crowd will let you.
Yeah,
know.
and they did.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? You can tell when the movie's winking at you, which is 90% of the time, and that doesn't make a good movie. A good movie is one that anyone can step into and enjoy.
you can
the
integrate.
fans go like, "Oh," they point. That's the thing.
It's the Leonardo DiCaprio
yes,
like pointing
but
at
this movie only is for people
Yeah.
who have seen the thing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so
and
yes,
based on box office, there are a lot.
but,
of
but,
and
but it's going to
the
be front loaded,
idea-
but you'll never be a long term classic or a great movie if you
I gotta
only
tell
rely
you,
on the people that are the fans.
I don't
think
know.
they care.
That's kind of I'm agreeing with
Right,
that. I
yeah.
don't know that Blumhouse cares.
Oh, sure.
I think they had the opportunity to do that twice.
Mm-hmm.
They had Halloween and they had The Exorcist, and those are like there's no.
Oh,
real
we want to watch. What is it? Exorcist Believer.
It's so no.
Oh.
It's so bad.
I have to, like
It's-
after seeing
but,
the
like,
Exorcist, I have to see it.
In The Exorcist,
Oh.
there isn't like an iconic there isn't a villain that runs through the entire series, right? It's just a
Satan?
different. I mean, okay, Satan, but it's like Pazuzu's in the first one, and then it's Reagan in the second one, and then it's the detective that you barely see in the first one and the third one. Then there's the fourth one that has nothing to do with anything. But like with Halloween, you're following Michael Myers. Like there's an iconic villain that goes through those movies.
So what you're saying is this is Halloween Kills for middle school
No,
kids.
this is worse. This is so much worse. At least Halloween Kills, you're like, that was a pretty good kill. That was good. That was some good gore. In this, you're just, and I will say there was more gore in this than there was in the first one.
Yeah.
Okay, but here's the thing.
But
This movie would be so much more fun as a rated R movie.
100%.
When she goes,
And it would make 1/10 the amount of
right,
money.
Maybe.
right,
maybe.
but maybe unless it became a cult, like, oh, this movie's so crazy. But like,
Nobody tries to make a cult
Yeah,
classic.
it just kind of
They
happens.
just
Well,
want to
some
make
people try.
They want to
and,
make the money now,
Right, right.
And if that happens later, they'll pat themselves on the back and be like, "I was ahead of my time." But they would have much rather had the money.
But we're not a financial analyst podcast. We talk about, is the movie good? We talk about the art. We're not talking about, was this a good business decision? Clearly it was.
was.
It's a
Didn't we
shit
start
movie.
off by talking about the Warner Brothers merger?
No, what I'm saying is, are we going to judge this movie based on how much money it made? No,
Oh,
we're talking
no.
about this as a movie. And these are all the reasons why. We don't care about the box office. This
I mean,
is not
I
good.
do care about the box office.
I
in
care about the
that-
box office in that it's fascinating
Yes.
juxtaposition
Yes.
that a movie that is this big, a steaming pile of
makes
shit,
so much money.
could make this much money
Yes.
twice.
Twice.
The
Twice.
thing that is crazy to me with media being adapted to film is the way people will be like, you'll say, that was a bad thing that happened. It was dumb. I didn't like it. And someone will go, but that happened in the game.
Yeah.
Or that happened in the comic book. And you're supposed to go, oh, I guess it's good then.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
I don't like it. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
I
You
don't
You can
like,
make changes. That's the point. Like,
Well, and
that
it's-
has underage group sex.
Yeah.
And someone making the movie said, maybe.
Every version of that,
We
they've
tweak
cut
this.
that out.
But it's not
every
even
version.
change. It's just like, I don't like that Captain America can fly. I
He can't fly.
Well, the Falcon can fly, and he's Captain America now.
Yeah, but he's the Falcon, so he has wings. But you
No,
know
he's
he
Captain
can fly.
America.
But he's Captain America now.
But he is now. But he
Right.
he was the
He's talking
Falcon.
about now.
But
I'm saying that I don't like. I like the heroes being like separate, and having kind of their own like limitations,
Right.
and like if you just like now Captain America has wings and flies,
he's not Steve Rogers. He's Sam Wilson.
but he's Captain America.
Yeah, but it's a different Captain America.
He's talking about
That's
his
a job
character of
title.
Captain America. He does not want to be able to fly.
Right.
You're thinking of Captain America as a person. He's thinking of it,
It
as a
doesn't.
job
It doesn't
title.
really matter. It doesn't matter. My point is like I
was a-
don't like it in the comics either. And I'm not saying it's a huge deal. I just don't like it. And then right when you're saying it's dumb that doesn't have a door or whatever, and people go, it's a new game.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, okay.
But I'm watching a movie.
And like whatever. It
That's
was
what I'm
stupid in
saying.
the game
That's what I'm
too.
saying. So like,
Well,
we could go on here and be like, oh, but it was really bad, but it made $100 million, so that's profitable.
Yeah.
So that's good. But it's like, no,
No, it's not. Like, I think what-
everything is a like by committee. Like, is this going to be profitable? And this is the problem: is art is being dictated by how much money a thing will make.
I think what we're saying
it's-
is
it always
it is
has.
crazy pants that a movie of this low
Caliber.
caliber
yeah.
is making as
And
much
that's
as
a-
it is.
that's
Like
kind of a
that's when
bummer.
we're talking about money. Like that's the part where it's like,
Yeah.
what the like what
I
is-
don't like the Fast and Furious movies,
sure,
but like, I get
Careful.
it. I
Yeah.
get
You
what,
get why they make
I
that much
get
money?
what people like about them,
Yeah.
even though I don't get, other than I saw this in a video game,
Yeah.
and now I'm seeing it in a movie,
Right.
and that is entertainment for me. Like I'm like, these are just so bad.
Yeah.
It's I did the Whole Bloody Affair, which is incredible. Like I will say, don't bother staying for the end sequence. It is complete trash. It is just a Fortnite animation, and
Yeah.
it's terrible. I'm not even making this
It's on
up.
YouTube.
Is it really? It's so in that movie, right? There's a whole subplot that he took out
yeah.
where the bride, Gogo's sister, is going after the bride, right?
Yeah.
So the people they're like, he put that back in. Like it's the animated sequence.
Yeah.
It's all Fortnite.
Yeah.
It's terrible
Why is it terrible? That's just an art style.
because it's based in Fortnite. Like it's a Fortnite game.
They have Fortnite powers and
Yeah.
stuff. They're getting power ups. from.
She's running
Oh.
around. It's awful.
Okay,
Without
so it's-
having seen it, I would say I don't like that.
I don't like it at
because
all.
Fortnite didn't exist when this movie was made.
Correct. And
So-
now they added an entire fight sequence.
I think it's weird to
between
put
the-
it in the theatrical
It's
release.
so
I
weird.
think it's fine if they just did it in the style of Fortnite, but now if you're doing Fortnite stuff, then that's weird.
Yukio is taking she's drinking the shield energy.
Okay, that is
It's
super,
terrible.
That is super weird.
It's
then,
terrible.
yes. That's
But-
just a tie-in. That's
But seeing
not-
it all together
Yeah.
is incredible.
Yeah.
Like it's an like they
it works
take out
better than like the cliffhanger at the end. Like, how does that hit?
I
mean, I guess you knew it was
There
going to happen.
is
You
no-
talking about Five Nights at Freddy's 2?
Yeah.
there is no cliffhanger at the end. That's the difference.
Oh.
They don't mention they don't say the thing. If you know what, it's from 2003. If you haven't seen it,
What if someone's going to see this?
if you haven't seen Kill Bill by now,
But if you said they were the first time people were seeing it at the whole bloody affair.
I thought that it was like the way they were reacting to it is the
Oh, yeah.
first time they were seeing it. I
Oh,
was
Wouldn't
maybe
that
they
be
haven't
great?
seen it,
That'd be
maybe.
awesome.
it would
if
be
you never-
wild.
Just don't
but
spoil
okay,
it.
so
We're not spoiling that
the
movie.
spoiler in that
Yeah.
is not in the
Okay.
is not in this
So
cut.
it's edited a little differently. Okay. It's not
They
just
take out
jammed
they
together.
take out all the
It's-
all the black and white stuff. Gone.
What?
When she pokes that guy's eye out in the,
It's all color.
it's all color.
I did hear there was a gorier. Maybe the Blu-rays had like an uncensored,
Possibly.
non-black and white version.
Possibly.
They maybe already did release that, but
Yeah, when in that scene when she goes to the restaurant and she's fighting the crazy
Yeah.
88s and she plucks that guy's
okay.
eye out and
it was
go-
black
it-
and white so that it wouldn't get an X rating.
correct. It is not black and white. It is
NC-17 or
all
whatever.
it is
yeah.
all
Okay,
color.
Got it.
Yeah, there's an intermission. Like
Yeah.
it does it splits the movie in half. Like it
Yeah.
does split up 1 and 2.
So it was good. We got to talk about this movie though.
No, we don't.
So we can. I know, but we
I
gotta.
must. I must.
Okay, so
Okay,
these
well,
movies
wait,
are.
wait,
We've
real
never
quick.
even talked about one plot point yet.
Can I?
Because there isn't any.
Can I say to
Yeah.
the one of the problem with the whole franchise?
And it's probably in the games.
The promise of like, whoa, killer animatronics, nostalgic showbiz pizza, Chuck E. Cheese, cool. But then the first movie is like, it's the ghosts of killed kids and are actually nice and just want to make forts and
it's
sit
it's
around.
black. It's Black Phone. Like it's the exact same plot as the Black
yeah,
Phone.
but Black Phone, yeah, it is.
Wait, are the animatronics killing people in the first movie?
Yeah.
And those
Yeah,
are little kids.
but they're killing bad guys.
But doesn't no. I
and
don't
then
think
they
so.
go.
But is he
mean.
only giving jobs to bad guys?
But I think
No,
Why are they
he's-
killing?
He's got them under control.
somehow.
Matthew Lillard.
Has ghost spirit possessed animatronics under control?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, and but that's what I'm saying. Like having the animatronics be like ghost kids
Yeah.
is like, well, I want them to just be mean.
Okay, well, because in this movie, clearly that's what they're doing. Now they're good guys because they're the ghost
they-
kid animatronics. When
those-
they come in and they're like,
And it's like you think it's the Avengers portal.
yeah, I
scene,
just
you know,
what is
it's
happening?
like
And,
and they
so like I was saying, yeah, the marionette makes no sense to me. That thing is terrifying.
is that thing in the game?
I mean,
Do we
it's not-
know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
And this
of course, the whole thing is
Yeah,
the-
yeah.
Second location.
This whole thing is the game.
it looked the.
It is a very scary design.
I think the bear and everything looked dumb, but they like Fats Gorilla at Showbiz Pizza was scary, and like Billy Bob Broccoli is scary. They're too big.
No,
and
that's
they're-
why this is a
Yes,
good concept
but the
because
marionette
the things are
is
scary.
just scary.
Yeah.
It doesn't make
Yeah,
sense
yeah.
in the world
Okay.
that would
So
be
the
there.
problem
Yeah,
with-
they're not the Freddy Fazbear's locations are not trying to terrify
Yes.
children.
Correct.
Yeah.
They're
That is not the
initially
goal.
Fun
It's
places.
the premise.
Right.
Is that it's like uncanny valley. that
I
makes
think
them
the scary part is like when they're decrepit, right? Like when
Right.
the stuff is off their face and
oh,
you
if
can
you, like
do
yeah,
whatever.
it's dark.
and-
If you went to Showbiz at night,
and those
and-
things turned on, like
Right.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm,
Oh
I'm
no! See,
I'm gonna die.
this is a world where there's no lights.
right? Yeah,
Every single scene of this movie is so dimly lit, like it's the fucking Christmas Carol by candlelight. If you are in a school, why would the lights be
Yeah,
out?
remember
in
the Jim Carrey Christmas Carol? How dark it
I
was.
do,
Everything
'cause it was 3D.
candlelight.
By
and it's
candlelight.
3D on top of it.
Yeah,
You're just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I can't.
But it was
see
brighter
anything.
than this movie.
Yeah.
This
That was
movie.
the first movie I ever saw in 3D.
Really?
In the new 3D.
Okay, I don't
Like,
care.
yeah.
If the kids are at the nighttime science fair after dark. Okay?
Sure.
now it started in the daytime.
Oh yeah, but it goes all. Science
all
fairs go
night.
all
All
night.
day- all night.
So if you're at
Matt, Science never sleeps.
That's right.
Okay.
So if you're at the nighttime after dark science fair and this part of the school is closed down, you're not supposed to be there, but there's janitors doing work. Oh yeah, janitors just work in the dark because that part of the school is off limits. Like, this movie is so stupid that the entire world is in the dark. Even in the Showbiz Pizza, or what the Freddy Fazbears. Okay, there's clearly electricity. The place has been closed for 20 years.
But someone's been paying that electric bill.
Someone's been paying. The water's crystal clean, crystal clear. It's not murky and
There
gross.
is still water in the tunnel of love or whatever.
Yeah, and you can tell me, you can say, oh no, well, it's all emergency lighting because, it's dim everywhere, dim. Okay, the computer's still fully powered up.
right.
So you have electricity for all the other lights, clean water,
And this
computer
Windows
powers.
95 has Wi-Fi
Also,
and geo-tracking.
It has service. But the normal lights don't turn on. Wouldn't you think they'd be like, oh, our computer's powering up, whatever.
Turn
Let's
'em
flip a
on.
light switch,
Turn
right?
the lights
No,
on.
this whole movie's so orchestrated to be in the dark where it would make the person's house when she crashes through into the living room.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we're going to bed or whatever. Their 2 lamps that light their entire room are the dimmest, lightest lamps.
That's the whole thing I also didn't understand. So like this,
There's no lights in this movie.
Charlotte,
The dimness is an homage to the fans of this movie.
which I thought
I think she's just killing parents.
Yeah, so
not
I
the
thought
parents.
How does she know to
Okay,
get to
but
the
here-
place where the animatronics are?
who?
The animals, the bad people that escape from Freddy Fazbear's are killing all parents. So the main hero just happens to crash her vehicle through the door where all the animatronics
No,
are
No,
killing.
he tells her.
he can see
he
them.
sees he's tracking them.
Okay, because I'm like,
He's
this
tracking them
is
from
so
the
dumb.
but they make a point of Charlotte going to these different adults, which okay, I've seen enough 80s movies where like
Yes.
the adults don't believe the kids.
By the
whatever.
way, I was fine with that. Like heightened. It's insane that the parents aren't helping.
It's not though.
No, but that's a
I mean,
terrible start to the movie because I thought it was a dream. I guess it was a dream, but it's based on reality.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's-
yeah.
But
That
that
the
being-
parents would actually be like, no, get away
So
from
I
me.
thought
Like,
I was like, okay, so we're going to all of these different parents, and then when the reveal happens that Charlotte is going after parents, I was like, oh, okay,
In the
she's
first-
going after the parents that didn't listen to
the
her.
first parents are older
Yes.
people that would fit the age.
Yes.
But then she goes to a little girl, and I'm like, does she live with her grandparents?
Yeah, who is this child?
No. So I don't think she's killing those parents. She's just killing.
she's just killing parents.
Also-
she says like all
Because
parents need to.
She blames parents,
Yeah.
not the guy that stabbed
Yeah,
her. She
yeah.
doesn't blame him.
Also,
clear.
Who
also,
is a parent?
they got. How did they get McKenna Grace? They got McKenna Grace is the girl.
She's the little girl.
No, McKenna Grace is the ghost hunter.
Oh, that man.
The girl from Ghostbusters is the ghost hunter in this, who she gets possessed. We see
by
her.
Charlotte.
Correct.
That's
We
McKenna
s-
Grace.
Hey
Yes.
man,
Oh.
if someone was like, hey, "Do you want to be in a Halo
Money?
movie that's going to be bad?" I'd be like, "Oh, that'd be cool." I
Yeah,
love
back up
Halo.
the money
You know,
truck,
may-
man.
Or maybe she liked
But
these kids.
it looks. I mean, honestly, the way they end this one, they're getting a third one.
The ending is so stupid.
It is
so
wild that they leave this on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, it's-
I could not
I'm sitting there in the
believe-
theater. Like the Draft House usually gives you your check like 30 to 40 minutes before the end of the movie.
15 or so. Yeah.
They were okay, but
Not
they were
40.
like they were
When do
late.
you get your check if they don't show the movie?
17
one time, Tom.
minutes, I think.
But they were a little late getting the checks out, so I was just judging by the time.
You're like, oh, there's got to be
there's
more.
There's more,
Yeah.
and then your female lead stands at the door. She's possessed by Charlotte, and then credits roll,
It's
and I was like,
crazy.
I'm sitting there. I think I had to stop myself.
This is a real Empire Strikes Back situation.
I was just
Oh,
kind
you
of like,
shut your
are
whore
you?
mouth.
This is Fast X.
Could you
man.
imagine?
Yeah, this
I
is-
mean, it ended at
Did you
that.
see the re-releasing that?
Star Wars?
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you Fast X.
No.
Cool.
I like how Fast X stops on the biggest cliffhanger of all time. Is this plane dead? Is John Cena dead? Are they going to save this kid? Whatever. And then Vin Diesel's like, yeah, we're going back to our roots. We're going to change everything. It's like, you ended on a cliffhanger. You can't just change the next move. Like, you have to answer. They're literally going to, in the first 5 minutes, just wrap it up and be like, now we're stealing
Now we're
DVD
back.
players.
We're
Oh,
back to
also-
stealing DVD players.
Are you? You're gonna go? It's Faz Fest. It's gonna be crazy. Everyone's there. Everyone's gonna die. We're not gonna go there.
We're
not
gonna
even
go there for a
end
cup of
up
coffee.
there.
We're gonna show the Freddy Bear
gonna
at the
retcon it.
thing, and it's just kind of it is
How bad were the Wayne Knight scenes?
Look, I'm glad Wayne Knight was getting some work. You
well,
know,
he clearly didn't memorize his lines until the day of shooting. I mean,
They
that
probably hadn't written them.
Yeah, true.
That's
He's
a
Josh
good
still-
point.
Hutcherson looks so unplugged
Yeah.
in
you know,
this movie.
as I'm watching Stranger Things, right? Season 5 has just released the first 4 episodes.
Okay.
There are moments in that show in this season where I'm looking at
Noah
what's
Schnapp.
no, the other one.
Oh,
No, who's the kid from It?
I don't know.
sure. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
There are moments where I was like, man, that kid does not want to be here.
Because he
Josh-
wanted to film this 9 years ago.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
this is crazy.
Josh Hutcherson
Finn
does-
Wolfhard. Finn Wolfhard
does
Yeah.
not want to be there.
No.
Like he.
I thought for me,
before this movie had even really gone off the rails, like in the first couple scenes, I was just like, this guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
This in terms of like an actor
Yeah.
not wanting to be filming a movie.
Mhm.
This is like 90s level Burt Reynolds bad.
Oh,
a
yeah.
%1,000,000%.
And you
It's-
feel
that's
it.
a
You
gr-
feel
that's-
it in
feel it.
every
You-
scene.
he-
It's grueling.
Yeah.
How boring.
not-
And then
yeah.
on the flip side of that, Skeet Ulrich.
Oh,
He's in it, baby.
He's
in it.
going
He's
for
going
it.
for the
I felt
Oscar.
so bad for the little guy. Like
I love
It's
and
like-
for the third one. It's all for the
but
third
like
one.
I felt
yeah, you stayed for the post credits, right?
there was a
Oh,
post
no,
credits.
I did not stay
well,
for the
I felt
post-credits.
bad because I'm like, this guy, he's in one scene.
Yeah.
He shows up for one day. They give him 4 pages.
And he fucking kills it.
he
does.
goes
Yeah.
for it. And I was like, oh man, he wasn't on set enough to talk to people for them to be like,
Isn't that a movie?
guy, this isn't what we're doing. We're not making a
I thought
good
the same
one.
thing though. Where I go, this guy is on.
He is going
it
for
is
it.
Here's the
seriously-
thing: is he's great in Scream 5.
Oh,
He's
Five Scream, yeah.
yeah, he's great. He's Billy Loomis. He's doing the Billy Loomis thing, and you're like,
I like
oh,
how
yeah.
people are like it's a Scream reunion. He's in one scene, not with
Not
Matthew
with
Lillard.
Matthew Lillard.
Yeah.
3 is
Three's gonna
the
be crazy.
third game is like the Skeet Ulrich character and
So that's
Matthew
the reveal
Lillard.
is that
are-
Skeet Ulrich's
that's gonna-
character is the partner of Matthew Lillard.
No,
Yes.
it is literally the plot of
Are-
Scream.
They are
No. He's not a bad guy, right? He just helped build.
he in the
Oh, I
beginning.
took that from the movie that he's the one that built the animatronics.
He is,
I
but
gathered
there's a
that.
final like there's an audio like message where it's Skeet Ulrich Skeet
Sure.
Ulrich's voice.
Skeet.
Skeeter.
come.
It's not.
Aw,
Skeet.
Skeet.
Basically says to Josh Hutcherson where he's like, "You're in trouble. Like I helped build these things. Yada yada yada." And then it said, Charlotte is coming or
Yeah.
something or other.
Part of, maybe I just inferred it. I don't know, but something in his line with his monologue that he gave, I was like, oh, he built those things. Like
I
it is-
forgot he was in this, and when he turns around, I was like, "Oh hey,
Yeah.
look at you!"
Well, I like how they do the face reveal because you're like, oh, this is someone. You know, they did the let's show the back of the head thing at first and then turn. It's like, oh,
Yeah, and in part 3, they're going to get Nev Campbell and Courtney Cox.
And then not put them on screen again.
yeah, right.
My favorite 2 moments involve the black friend.
Yeah,
Oh,
the Crazy Eyes.
oh, my theater cheered so heavy when the
Why?
guys when he says the thing at the end like, what? Slow your ass down or whatever, and clotheslines
Yeah.
the bad guy or whatever. They cheered like
So
it was
I think we're gonna have
I'm gonna get to that.
the same.
okay.
Her car, Vanessa,
Yeah.
is trying to get there. Her car, she like hits a tree or whatever.
No, just dies
It's
because
told,
the
yeah.
giant monster was on it.
And she like gets out and opens the hood as if
That's going to do something.
she can
Yeah.
fix.
Right.
I
this.
will say, I have done that.
Yeah,
I open it to go, what am I gonna do?
yeah. I'm like, unless I open the hood and there's a big giant on-off switch flipped off,
Oh, it
There's-
turned off again.
there's nothing I'm going to be able to do.
Here's your problem. Someone set this thing to evil.
Yeah.
So, perchance, that complaint might just be projection on my part.
Okay.
Sure.
But she's sitting there stranded on the side of the road, and she was basically like, what we need here is a plot device. And then the black guy drives by and is like, need a ride?
Uh-huh.
Like, right, there's no reason for him to
Right.
be
Why is he there?
It's the
He's
only
just-
reason they introduce him in the opening of this
He
movie
just-
because you go, he's gonna come back.
He
at
just,
some
like,
point, yeah.
shows up when her car's broken down on the side of the road. Like, he's
Small
triple
town,
A.
you know, you're just driving around.
He's triple A. 2 of the A's apparently stand for African American. Here he is to give her a ride.
And they, the way they said, I mean, this monster's been in her car. She's driving around. there's no one around.
Yeah,
Like
she's-
if,
Yeah.
maybe if you had made it in the center of town and people
Right.
are all over, you could go, whatever.
but she's like literally in the middle of nowhere. Oh,
Yeah.
So
Terrible
I'm like,
writing,
this is just such lazy writing.
It is so bad.
Then later, when he comes back for our infamous clotheslining
Oh.
scene,
He
the guy the brother has the reveal and whatever happens, and he goes running from the house like, oh, he's getting away, and then this guy clotheslines
Wallops
him
him.
and is like, how in the ever leveling fuck does this guy know
That
he's
guy's
a bad
bad.
guy?
yeah.
There's no
That's a great point.
way
That's a good point.
for him.
Yeah.
He just saw a random dude running from the house that
Yeah.
Right.
and just like, think I'll punch him in the throat.
Also, I
think I'll
see
punch him in the throat.
I see Kevin on the side of the road. Truck is totaled. Just
Yeah.
a huge accident. Hey, dude, what's going on? I have to get to Tom's house. I drive him here and I go, I'm going to stay out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to hang out here.
Yeah.
I'm going to get out and kind of walk around in the yard. But like, and then
He's gonna wait in the street. He saw weapons.
and then a,
Yeah, right.
a random
And some
guy
guy
comes
runs out.
running out. I take him down.
Yeah.
And then I leave him. I go inside. Then I go, oh, I should ask who this guy is. And then they're gonna be like, oh, well, that guy's like a serial killer. Like, oh, he's
Ah,
gone
man,
now.
yeah,
I-
he took off.
I didn't knock him out or anything. I just
Yeah.
knocked him down.
Well, so like this whole movie is based on the sister from the first one is like wanting to,
Who is absolutely atrocious. That girl is so bad in this
And
movie.
He's going for it on this kid.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's really bad writing. I mean,
No, I'm sorry.
It's
No,
terrible.
you know what? It was really bad writing, and Skeet Ulrich killed it.
Well, little do you know, he was the script doctor.
Yeah,
on this.
right.
So okay,
More like Heat Ulrich, because he was bringing the heat.
He was bringing the
he
heat.
turned
But
that
he's
garbage
like,
into.
he finishes that take and he's like, ladies and gentlemen, I call that bringing the skeet.
yeah, just skeeted all over
Skeet,
the place.
Skeet.
Window
Okay.
to the wall.
So the whole thing is like the little girl is like, I miss my friends, and Josh Hutcherson. Hold on, just let me
Wait,
real quick.
I'm just
real
saying.
quick, let me
they
get
need
one
to,
line.
They need to
one
get.
line.
They need to get that kid into therapy immediately.
Yeah, no, everything in 2 years has gone really back to normal after the murderous.
When she's like,
ghost.
I miss my friends, and he's like, oh, I
He's
get
like,
it.
yeah, I'll
Yeah,
forgive
I
him.
missed
Can I
your
ask
fake friends.
A question that will help me understand the movie. When she's talking to ghosts or imaginary friends before they go to the pizza place.
okay.
On the thing? On the speak and spell?
No. First movie.
Oh, and to be clear,
oh.
Josh Hutcherson wasn't aware that there were tons of closed down Freddy Fazbears for 20 years just
Right.
in existence everywhere. So
I didn't know there were more.
So this little girl can ride her bike to the original.
Yes.
But Josh Hutcherson is not aware
Had
that
no
the
idea.
original.
Yeah.
He almost died there, and murderous robots tried to kill him. But yeah, there's one you can bike
Well,
to.
see,
Have done
Seemingly-
no research
But
on
you can bike to this
rest of
other
it.
one.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
right.
It's just like Vanessa was never like, oh, by the way,
well,
this is the
seemingly
second murder that I've been involved with.
Yeah.
at
Nobody seems
Freddy
to know
Fazbear.
about it, even though they have Fazfest now.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Which is the same as having John Wayne Gacy Fest.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, I mean, so, but are you guys going to Epstein Bash this year?
It's
You
crazy.
know, I was on a cruise and I literally just drove by Epstein Island.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
They were like,
wild.
that's
You
so
saw
hot.
it?
You got in your car and
Yeah.
drove by it?
Well,
Yeah.
it was the boat's drive. I can drive a boat.
Did
They-
they
you could
dock
see it?
there? Did they?
They did not.
There was
sadly.
definitely docking there.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I thought you sailed in a boat or something. Do you drive a boat?
I
really?
think
Sure,
I've
it's
heard
got a
people say you
motor.
drive a boat.
Okay.
I mean, you could do a sailboat, sure.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
boats that size have a motor.
Were the imaginary friends she was talking to before they ever went to the pizza place those ghost kids, or has she known those ghost kids for 3 days before?
So the murders are from 20 years earlier. Do the ghost
So
kids?
this one, wait,
are the
this
ghost
one's an
kids
80
recent?
This one's an 82. This one, the flashback for this one is
Right.
82.
Right.
So it all takes place in 2000.
There is definitely, I mean, Wayne Knight
Two.
is using like an old school flip
He has
phone.
a very old
And
cell
that
phone.
computer's old.
Yeah. So, but it does have wireless internet and like
Yeah.
geo
I don't
tracking
know.
and all kinds of shit.
But she's like, she talks about her friends, but I feel like she only met them
In the first one.
in the first one
That's what
when
I-
she started going to the pizza
Yeah.
place. And also, she calls them Chica and
But that's
Foxy.
that's the people. Those are the friends.
Those are the
She's
bear.
talking about
Those
the
are the
animal. She's not
costume-
talking
According
about
to
the ghost
Wikipedia,
kids.
this the first one is taking place in 2000. It says
I can see that self.
It says in 2000, mall security guard Mike Schmidt is fired for assaulting a father
So this is
who he
2002?
mistook for a kidnapper.
I think it's really funny that the ghost hunter people
Yeah.
is clearly like a YouTube.
It
we
is
just saw this
absolutely.
in Shelby Oaks.
Shelby Oaks,
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
the same,
But it
trope.
doesn't
It's the
work
ghost hunters.
Because YouTube doesn't exist
and,
yet.
and she watches it on
On TV.
and there's the crew for a television
show
would
would
be
be-
so much different than three teenagers.
and especially three
With a
people
handheld camera.
that have no idea what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're clearly not skilled. And also, if you're doing a show, I like how they're like, oh, we're all going to split up, and yet they're not hosting it like a show.
But they're all
It-
going to
Right.
split up,
the
but not all of
cameraman's
them
just
have
getting
this
footage.
one guy with
there's
the
no,
camera.
There's no one to film. He's just filming B-roll.
Yeah.
But yet he's like, oh, we got to make it scary, whatever. But it's like, but no, you need the host to like be
Yeah.
looking at things and talk.
so wait,
It makes no sense.
she's friends with the ghosts.
No, she's friends with the
animatronics. And the animatronics were the ghosts controlling
Yeah,
them.
but
she doesn't know like Ralph's name. She knows Chica.
Yes.
Controlled by Ralph.
but she talks to him.
She talks
Chica,
to the
yeah.
animatronics.
But she
Her friend is the character, not the ghost.
Yes.
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 Yes. The
This
friend
is what I'm saying.
It
It's
makes
like
no-
when she's like,
but
I miss
she-
my.
But that makes even
but
less
Chica,
sense.
Chica, which also she seems particularly fond of Chica.
Yes,
which
Chica is the friend.
But Chica's not has no personality, right?
Right.
Nobody in this movie
No,
does.
she thinks, she thinks that the character's cute or something. She just likes the Chica
She-
robot.
When she's harping about I miss my friends, it's not the ghosts. She misses
It's
the
not like
animatronics.
her school friends didn't die and get possessed by robots. She
but-
only
but-
knows the animatronics.
But in the first one, before they ever go to Fazbear's, he's saying like, "Oh, she's always talking to nobody,"
Yeah.
and I assumed that's like ghost or is she just?
I think she's just talking to nobody.
And so she's friends with the animatronics. The ghosts have nothing to do with it.
Yes.
In that perspective,
in that
of-
way, yes.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Is like when she's like, I miss my friends, I miss my friends. It's like, it's one thing if it's like, okay, and Josh Hutcherson knows these are ghost kids.
Wait,
which
no,
isn't-
because he goes. They think they went to heaven.
After all,
After all that, she finds out those were actually the spirits of kids.
She must have known in the first movie that they were ghosts.
At the end.
is it the end?
Why, when it's revealed that they're kids. Because at first you just think they're killer animatronics, but
She
there's
does
some
say in
reveal
this
where
one when the good animatronics show up.
because in the first one, because Josh Hutcherson's like, ask them about my brother. So
He
she
does say that. You're right.
now look. This ain't your guys' fault. I'm not sure I'm right. I'm not saying.
Also, the timeline, right? So, this girl and Josh Hutcherson are brother and sister.
Yes.
Where does the other brother fall? In between them?
Yeah.
So, this girl has also lost a brother,
She never knew the brother.
but it's still her brother.
Yeah, but
Okay.
they had Josh Hutcherson and the brother pretty close together.
Right.
The brother got abducted.
And mom and dad are like,
then
"Okay, we'll just make another one."
15 years later.
in the first
went-
movie, on his third night, Mike brings Abby to work. When Max fails to show, the animatronics befriend her, and Mike discovers that they are possessed by the ghosts of the missing children who consistently mention a yellow rabbit.
Mike knows that.
Vanessa warned Mike not to touch the spring lock suits, which contain internal gears with faulty
Which
design.
is
that
how
can
they
impale
kill
them.
Matthew Lillard in the
That
first
don't
one.
make no sense. That don't
Right.
make no sense.
So yeah, so she doesn't know that they're
Well, also that confirms that she just met them.
Yes.
That's not whoever she was talking to before that.
so
in
she
which
also
case,
this is just like this movie where it's like, oh yeah, there's this other thing, but it has nothing to do with the plot.
Right,
So she
right,
can see
right.
ghosts, but yeah, these are animatronics
well,
with
like
ghosts.
that's the kind of thing where I'm like, but you're like talking to kids on the bus, like you have friends.
Yeah, all those kids were, sometimes you get that scene where the kids are like, what the fuck?
They were all into it.
They
and
were
then
like,
at the
"Hey,
end, she's
man."
like, I don't think anyone likes me. They think I'm crazy.
Then
But
all
they
these kids were like, come hang out. Tell us more
Yeah.
crazy
Yeah.
stories. Like, come hang out with us.
it makes no sense.
But
No.
like, why is she so hung up on these kids she met who she couldn't talk? Well, she could talk to him, but she met him for 3 nights.
Right.
Yeah.
And most of that time, crazy stuff was going on.
Yeah.
Oh, and there was only 3 nights?
Wasn't
she
it?
was only there for 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And- 'cause
Josh
if you
had
bring
5 nights.
and actually, if Mike brings Abby back, Vanessa's going to shoot him.
Jesus. It is, there are moments sometimes when we see movies where it's like, okay, like I see what we were trying. Like you can pick stuff out, right? Like what would Eternity. Is that what we did last
Yeah.
week? You could see it. Like, okay, it didn't work all the way, but like I see what you were trying to do.
No, it was good though.
I mean, it was
just
good.
didn't maybe stick the landing.
Yeah.
But it was good overall.
But sometimes you can. I mean, I don't really have one off the top of my head where it's like, dang, like you were right there. If you had just tweaked it here, you would have something.
Mm-hmm.
This one is like, it almost feels like an AI movie. I don't know how else to describe it, and I wonder if I do wonder if it was, because it hits the plot. Like it's got plot points, but it has no
But they
connective.
don't make sense.
They don't make sense.
Right. Well, okay, so like what I was saying,
like he put in where he was like, I want this piece, this piece, this piece, and this piece, and ChatGPT's like, got you.
Put in
and
a
like,
twist at the end.
Yeah, right.
But like in this movie, the Wayne Knight character is so poorly written, and he's clearly a red shirt, right? Oh, the mean teacher's gonna die, right?
Yeah.
And then Chica goes, "I want to see what's inside your head," and then picks him up, and then it just like cuts away, and he falls to the floor.
bit of
No
blood.
blood on
There's-
Chica.
right.
No,
you gotta
like
keep it PG-13.
right, but that's what I'm
There's
saying.
a little blood on the floor, but
it's
there's
so
not.
lame, because if it were R, at least you could have cool kills.
I
But
was
with
a-
it being PG-13, it's like, I'm gonna see what's inside your head, and then he drops to the floor. You're like, okay, that wasn't cool. That
Hey,
wasn't anything.
That line that doesn't come up before that, right?
There's two people.
She says
okay,
it twice.
They reuse it.
Chica says it
it's
twice.
so stupid, because you're like, okay, I get it. You're being clever. I want to see what's inside your head. Literally gonna break your head. And then the next line, she's like, I want to see what's inside your
Yeah.
head. It's like,
But
you just
isn't-
used that
Isn't
line.
the way you set that up by like having someone say it innocuously earlier
You
in the
can
movie?
say
call
that,
back
yes.
to it, yeah.
But
Kind of like when you say, "Don't you know the rules of hide and seek?"
Yeah.
and you're like, "But that," and I was like, "We're not playing hide and seek."
Yeah.
Did you see that trailer?
Just what's that?
Did you see that trailer?
No.
Ready or Not 2?
No, I haven't seen it.
With
yet.
Samara Weaving and the gal that
The
played
lady.
the in Abigail. She was also Scott Lang's daughter in Ant-Man 3.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, she's Samara Weaving's sister.
Okay.
But that whole, if someone comes to your house and you hide behind a door,
That's not hide and
that's
seek.
not hide and seek.
Yeah,
That's
that's just hiding.
it's just
Oh, and
scaring
literally,
people.
okay, in the beginning of the movie, when she does come to see the sister, and then the sister walks downstairs, and she's like, "Oh, Vanessa's here," or whatever. It's like he pulled up, and there was a car. Her car was at the house.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then he
yeah,
acts
yeah.
like he
Oh.
doesn't know there's someone else there.
Before, oh man, at the end of
Her
the
car
movie,
would have been in the driveway.
It was in the driveway.
Yeah. So like, how does he act like do? Oh yeah, by the way, Vanessa's here. Yeah, I saw her fucking car.
the end of the movie,
so bad.
they're leave. He goes like, never talk to us again, because you don't tell me stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
And they
She did leave out some.
I know,
like-
but then they leave. But it's his house.
Oh, that's a good point.
Where are you going?
Like, we got to get out of here.
Like, tell her to leave.
Yeah, it's so bad. But okay, so the other thing this movie does that's terrible is after the first flashback to the death of the kid or whatever, right? Then it takes 40 minutes to do anything.
Yeah.
Okay? It's so boring. Once they get in there and the ghost hunter kids are dying and stuff, it's like
I've noticed this with movies a lot lately.
Yes.
That it's like they open with a flashback.
yes.
And they
to
take
give you
forever to get
something.
back
Because,
to-
and I think it's because they make the movie and they realize like there's
Nothing
nothing
happened.
happening in the first 30
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
And so they create an opening montage just so there's something.
Sure.
going
Because I just
on.
had this complaint with something else too. Even Wicked was bad about it, I think. And so like movies keep doing this, but this movie is like there's nothing. If you gave me a little bit of the animatronics, a little bit of something creepy, you know how movies used to flash like, oh, a creepy thing, then cut back to your main characters?
Yeah.
Like they don't do that for 40 minutes. And I'm like, this movie is about killer animatronics at a pizzeria. Get there, get to killing, get to the creepiness, but they
So-
don't go back. And you're just like waiting for anything. And then it is creepy when they get there, when the puppets in the water.
I
and
think the
stuff.
puppets in the water is good. I think the animatronic is creepy. I
It
think
is. Where was
when-
that 15 minutes in, 20 minutes in, 30? Like, why
I
were
think
you
when
not getting to it?
when the when the marionette possesses like McKenna, the look of McKenna Grace,
Yeah, it's great.
post possession
creepy.
is solid.
If the
Like,
whole
it's-
movie was like that, where it was scary like that, I'd be like, okay, there's something. But they stretch this thin plot even thinner, and they are like padding out these conversations.
and they're like, by the
between-
way, we have a third one.
yeah, but like nothing happens, and they're just talking
Yeah.
and talking about
Yeah,
it.
right.
No one cares, and it's like,
So
do something.
Michael, not Mike.
Which is, I will say, that is a good head fake, because when the ghost hunters are
Right.
saying like, "Hey, Mike gave us access,"
Yeah.
you're like, "Oh, okay." Like this is how they're going to tie it all together. Josh Hutcherson.
You know what I think? And I don't know if this is right. I haven't played all the games. I have a feeling that is because it was the same character, in the first two games, and then later on they're going, oh wait, that doesn't make sense. How would he have been? Well,
they
actually,
retconned it.
And then when you find out it's Michael,
then they retcon it later.
Right.
But
Okay.
so his goal was bring these ghost hunters here in hopes that one will walk down and turn off the music box that will awaken Charlotte.
So he can't turn off the music box.
I don't know.
He
There is
can't
no-
find the
no,
code from
wait,
his sister and
there-
let the
hold
robots
on.
free. What is the point of all
there is
this?
no music box.
Doesn't the ghost hunter lady?
No, Skeet Ulrich, and when Josh Hutch, he's like, I used to have this this
Oh,
music
she
box.
hears the music box, and then Skeet gives.
It's Josh, and then that's how they get her out.
Why doesn't Charlotte just possess the brother and go out?
And
like,
why does Charlotte seem to not want to kill the brother?
Right.
Because she blames parents.
She
But
blames
those,
parents.
I doubt that those ghost hunter kids have
But I just don't
children.
get their goal. And what we were saying at the end of this movie is so the sister, Matthew Lillard's daughter, the girl from You, she has locked the animatronics into the pizzeria. You have to have a code to escape.
Yes,
That is the whole point, is to get them out of the pizzeria and go kill all parents.
to get Charlotte out of the
Why can the
pizzeria.
brother not just let them
And
out?
Vanessa's sitting at the computer kind of being like, I'm
It's a
familiar.
great question.
I don't understand.
I've used this system. I know this. I grew up here.
Yeah.
And then Mike goes, okay, cool. Well, so you go look for him and I'll do the computer stuff on a thing I've never.
You're a girl. You can't do computers. You go run around.
You go fight robots. And like,
yeah, it's so stupid.
It is,
so stupid.
again, the theater was packed, and
I know.
I
Bad movies make money
They
all
do.
the time.
They
It's
do.
Crazy.
You're absolutely right.
It's crazy.
this is so much worse. Like, this is worse. The Transformers movie, what we've talked about.
There's
I-
at least
I get it.
action and stuff.
Ooh.
Yes,
Bumblebee's
Fast and Furious,
another
same
character
thing.
that acts like a dog,
does,
cute
yeah, you're right,
animal,
yeah.
and then you find out no, his brain's like normal. He's just like a guy.
But like,
I've been like
those,
patting him on the head and stuff.
those make sense, right?
Yeah.
People know the Transformers. They want to see a Transformers movie. This one, I'm sitting. The guy I was talking. I was walking out. The guy, the host or the waiter was like, "Hey, did you enjoy it?" I was like, "No, this is terrible." And he was like, "Yeah, that tracks." Just like kept
But
doing
this
his thing.
55
He's like,
million-
what'd you expect?
Yeah, right.
This $55 million was $54.95 million of people that played the games
What
and
was
loved
the
them,
budget
and
on
the
this?
other were podcasters. Like, no
Yeah,
one's gonna,
right.
there's nothing in this for anybody that hasn't
No,
seen the games.
that is
nothing.
And
The
I
budget
think,
on this is 30,
All right.
and according to an article that just came out 55 minutes ago, it opened to $63 million in the U.S.
was tracking 35 to 40
Yeah.
originally.
that,
I mean,
so
it's-
I mean, there you go. It's done.
but
Like,
wait
it's-
till
and
second
it's-
week. I can't wait to see next week. Let's say what this
If
is
you
up
open to
to.
$63 million, you don't care about
Yeah.
the second
Oh,
one.
right.
But
I
what
mean,
is second?
Yeah,
What
but
is,
that's break even with the budget.
No.
Yeah, I mean, domestically at least, that's break even.
Hey, it's what
Yeah.
it is a third movie.
Yeah, that's exactly
that's
what it-
what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
excited
yeah.
about.
what's next week? What's it opening against? It's not Avatar, is it?
I think next week is.
Oh, Marty Supreme.
No, I think next week is Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Yes, starring
And-
Corey from
Hey,
Halloween Ends.
That's the movie
Oh,
I
you gotta
I
come
wanted.
back. You gotta come back.
But I think it's a musical.
Oh, I hope.
now
Stop.
Now I'm in trouble.
Yeah,
now
what do you
now
do?
I,
What do
now
you
I
do?
don't
what are you
know
gonna do?
what to do.
What are you gonna do?
Now I don't know what to.
I
anyway,
think
this movie.
it's next week, or is next week? Or is next week that Ella movie,
Oh, the
the James L.
man.
Brooks movie?
that is a Sophie's Choice.
Yeah,
This is good though.
yeah. I think we should do Ella McKay, but
I do want to see Ella McKay.
yeah,
Yeah, but
we
also
force ourselves out of our comfort zone.
yeah. Also, we did Eternity instead of Zootopia.
that was dumb. I don't think you should.
But it is. This movie is trash. There's no redeeming qualities about it whatsoever.
Nothing. Except Skeet Ulrich's monologue.
The guy still got a little
I
bit of
got
it.
this is good for me to come and talk to you guys about this because there was like
Thera-
watching these
therapeutic.
movies and being in like the third act and going, hold on, what's going? Who? Why does he? And you start to feel like an idiot.
Yeah,
you know, you're
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
You're thinking I should be able to follow
Uh-huh.
Five Nights at Freddy's movie. And to find out that, yeah, Michael's motivations don't really make any sense. And like that, man, it's getting so bogged down in lore now
It
too.
is.
I think the third movie is going to be insane.
How many games are there? Like how many actual games?
I believe there are 10 mainline games.
Okay, but there's a whole slew of
There's
like
little mini games.
He
and
was
this stuff.
pumping these out. He put out at least 2 of them like 3 months apart.
Okay.
You're saying the
very,
writer
very-
of this movie, Scott Kaufman?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're very, very simple games. At least like the first 3 that I have touched, right?
Yeah.
Like you're in a static camera and you like you switch between cameras and you're
Okay.
looking at these things. And if you see an animatronic, you turn the lights on in that area. But the electricity only allows you to turn on so many lights at a time.
Okay.
And so you're just kind of timing it to keep them at bay until the night runs out.
Got it.
And that's like it. Like that's the game, which is fun. I mean, it's a fun little
game.
It's
Yeah.
a mini
fine,
game
yeah,
though. It's not
yeah.
like a full AAA game. It was one guy made
Now
it.
they have made ones
It's
where you
just
can,
a jump scare delivery device,
Right.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
but they've made games since then where you can walk around and stuff.
I think so. And it like kicked off, or at least like just really popularized the like streamers watching scary stuff. And then you had
It's
guys
like a
like
Markiplier playing
Right.
this, that kind
And
of
then
PewDiePie.
Matt Pat wrote the series basically by going, I think my theory is it's
Yeah,
this.
and then the guy went, "Oh, good idea."
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah.
It kind of is the thing of like it was never supposed to be this big. Like it was never planned to be this much, and now they're kind of like bolting.
And now
stuff
it's too
onto it.
late.
But like,
And I mean, cool.
to be clear, the twist motivation, Michael, there is a son of Matthew Lillard, right? Like the girl, Vanessa, her brother is
Yeah.
Michael.
Yes.
And his motivation is the dad's a killer and we are killers because we're his children. We have to continue his killing. Like that is
Yes.
his motivation. He's just a crazy
That's it.
killer.
That's
There's
it.
no other plan.
It
Robots
is funny.
rule the universe.
I
It's
just
just
think
killing.
when he shows up on screen for the first time, I was like, oh, that's weird. He's kind of looks like Matthew Lillard.
Well, when he shows up, you're like, oh, he's creepy.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
You don't cast someone that looks like, no offense, but like it's good casting. You're like, oh, that guy's off, right?
Yes.
Like, you're like, there's something to
Yeah.
that guy. He's a
Yeah.
creep.
It is. This is the worst thing I've seen all year.
It's really
It's
bad.
so
really
bad.
bad.
It's unbelievably bad.
And they do the and look, I mean, it kind of happened in Weapons, but they explain it a little bit. But they take the ghost out of the ghost hunter girl, and she dies.
She's dead. We see her body.
Okay, why? Okay, we got to address those. So the sister is possessed by Charlotte.
Yeah. Now, at the end of the movie,
Yeah.
the Charlotte has possessed the sister.
And what happens to get her unpossessed? The music box?
They play the music box.
Yeah, because they.
So why is she alive?
right. And I mean,
Why is the ghost hunter
maybe
not alive?
because
I don't know.
They don't use the music box on the ghost hunter, right?
No, the ghost hunter, the spirit of Charlotte just switches.
just jumps out of
She jumps from the marionette
into
the ghost hunter,
and
from the ghost hunter back into the marionette,
Okay.
from the marionette into
The sister?
the
Abby,
sister.
the sister.
So maybe because they used the music box, it put her to sleep and it didn't kill Abby. I don't know. I'm
I
making
just
things
think
up.
Hold
as
on,
we
no,
speak.
that
plot
doesn't make
armor-
sense because Abby gets possessed at the house.
Yeah, no, she possesses someone else. Who does she possess? That's
Oh,
the ghost hunter.
the-
She is the ghost
no,
hunter. She
the
jumps
anima-
from the ghost hunter to.
She's in the animatronic.
She's in the
Chica.
She's in the ghost
She,
hunter.
it's a
it
fake.
bursts
Yes,
open.
yes,
Yes,
She,
yes,
She
that's
was
right,
actually
that's right.
Chica leading them around.
Yeah.
So why didn't she just jump from Chica to her main goal of Abby?
Well, she did get into Abby.
Does, but why
but
wait?
why did she have to do like a trick like, oh, I'm gonna go to the
Why
kill the
go
parents,
kill-
blah blah blah. Like she
I
like
don't know.
had a side quest to go do,
Right.
and
Sure,
then
maybe it's part of the game. I
But
don't
then
know.
when she gets broken or whatever, right? She like
she jumps into Abby,
Yeah.
and then they use the spirit box to get
maybe the ghost hunter's not dead.
But why
Maybe she's
did
gonna
they?
come
That-
back in
that-
3, right?
Okay.
that kid. McKenna Grace looked dead as shit.
So they play the music box, and Abby turns back to normal, and then they just close it up. They close the
Yeah, I
box.
was like,
and
leave it
"All right,
open."
We're done. I would be leaving that open, cranking it all the time, and going like, "What are we gonna do? How do we fix this?"
You are cranking it all the time.
Yeah.
Well, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anytime there's a problem, I start cranking it. I gotta clear my head, guys.
How am I going to get myself out of this one?
Why am I hearing the Nutcracker suite 24/7 coming out of Matt's room? I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know. All of this stuff to me does feel like just have someone, and I know a lot of people read the script, but just have someone read it.
I don't know that they did.
I read an article where they bragged about how few drafts they had in the script.
Oh.
They were like, last time we had like 12 or 15. This time 4 or 5. We were done.
Oh,
Everybody
yeah.
was so
So,
happy.
this is what I wanted to say about that is Jason Blum went on I think it's called The Town. I think that's the name of the podcast, where this guy talks to like Hollywood, not insiders, but like people that work inside Hollywood. And Jason Blum was very honest. Insiders, yeah. But Jason Blum was very honest about why Megan 2 failed. He was like, we
He's
thought
a bad guy. We don't
Well,
want
that's-
her to be the hero.
That's what he says.
It's
He's like,
stupid.
we thought that the popularity of Megan was the popularity of the robot, right? And we thought, okay, we just turn it into the Terminator, and she will be popular throughout whatever.
It's so dumb.
That's the way this movie feels. Is like they didn't think. Like Blum has moments where it's like that guy's pretty smart. Like he's
Savvy. But
yeah, savvy. I think that's a very good way to put it, right?
But these movies make money. He's just like Zaslav. He's just making money.
But
not.
Zaslav would, if something, and Warner Brothers has failed constantly for while he was in charge.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard an exec be like, "Yeah, man, we fucked that up. Like we misjudged that completely." So he does have like some.
He's not so ego-driven that he can't acknowledge.
Yes.
Like, he wasn't like, you guys didn't get it. We were right. He was
Right.
like,
And-
oh, we thought that you would like this, and we were wrong.
we were wrong.
Typically, the way well, I don't know if typically, but it seems like the way he wants to make money is by like, we can make this thing really cheap that a lot of people will like.
Yes.
Rather than if we screw all these people over, I'll make a lot of money.
Yeah. He
Which
definitely.
also, I'm not trying to be. I'm sure he's a piece of. He's a rich guy. I don't
He
know.
may not be.
You're
You
right,
know,
you're
like,
right,
and
you're right. I
I think
shouldn't-
judging from that, and it's granted, it's one interview on a podcast where he says exactly that. We thought people would like this. They didn't like this. We screwed that up. We were wrong.
But
This
they
to me
liked this.
feels
He was
that-
right. They liked this.
I guess that's
Right.
true.
That's what I'm
I mean,
saying.
I was
Is
trying
at the
to
end
think.
of the day,
yeah.
this is art, but for commerce, it gave people
Yeah.
what they demanded.
Yeah, I
so
guess
who,
that's
who
true.
failed? Who was wrong? He won.
He should be like,
I don't
look, I know we won, but like,
But
did
that's what I
we?
mean. No, but this is so hard to like.
If our worst
differentiate.
episode got 1 million downloads, we'd monetize
win.
it.
yeah, we would be talking about Elvis all the time.
So it's like it's
Speaking
just,
of that, did you know that there's that Baz Luhrmann Elvis flick, right?
yeah.
You know, he found like a bunch of unused footage, like unseen footage of him in the residency, and he's putting out a biopic it's Baz Luhrmann's like last dance or something.
Real
And
Elvis.
yes,
Footage.
Real
He's
El-
making like a documentary.
it's already made. It's done. It's coming out like
No,
next year, where it's
Oh, that could
it's
be cool.
all unseen footage from the
Yeah.
Las Vegas
Yeah.
residency,
Oh my
like
gosh.
behind the scenes
Yeah,
stuff.
of him like getting ready after shows and stuff. Just like
having sex with children.
okay, I
That's a thing
Don't
he
wanna
definitely did.
Absolutely
yeah.
did. Yeah, 100%. Mark it.
He was his day's Sean Combe.
Oh,
He was
buddy.
the Sean Combs of his era.
I love when people are like, "How did they get this footage?" And,
Yeah.
And
Did
50
you
Cent-
hear how?
50 Cent's like, "I'll tell you how."
did you. That guy is the pettiest guy ever.
The fact that if that story is true,
Better than being the pedoist
That's
guy
right.
ever.
No. I'm not. I
If
mean,
that-
dude, the
if-
guy's a brilliant businessman. I'm not knocking him. I'm just saying, like, if he doesn't like someone,
if
you
the
better
story
hope.
is true that he bought, he tells a story
Oh,
on
right.
he bought Ja Rule was having a show and he's like, I saw his tickets on Groupon
Uh-huh.
and they were like
About the
15
whole thing, so
and
he
I
played
bought,
on empty.
I bought the first 4
Yeah.
rows. So when he walks out, the first 4 rows are
Are empty,
empty,
yeah.
and he has to keep going like it's
Uh-huh.
no big deal. And I was like, man, if that's true,
He is
that
so
is baller.
hilariously petty. But the way that the Sean Combs documentary on Netflix footage happened is Sean Combs hired a guy to film a behind the scenes of him.
Yeah.
And he didn't pay the guy. So the guy went to 50
Oh.
Cent and said, "Hey, I got a whole bunch of footage. You want to buy it?" And 50 Cent said yes and made a documentary. So this guy, by stiffing the documentarian,
He's
he's well, just to clarify, he didn't pay the documentarian.
That's
They could both be true.
But that's
Yeah.
great. He could have just paid the guy, and that documentary would have
That's
came out. And now
wild.
he looks horrible, and 50 Cent has a feather in his cap.
yeah,
I
right,
always,
right.
That's very fun. I always had this idea to make a mockumentary sort of about myself, and I was like, but why would you make where I looked awful, right?
Yeah.
Why would that happen? And my idea for the movie was that I didn't pay these people, and they edited it in this
Yeah.
way, and that's very. And I even that I was kind of like, but that's kind of crazy. It's very funny to find out that no, that's like a real thing. And now it's kind of a funnier thing to do. I guess I got to do that. Can I say one more thing about Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah.
Too. So in movies, right? Everyone gets mad when people have these communication breakdowns, and they don't just like
No one talks.
say it.
Yes,
Yeah.
I thought the same thing during
Hey,
this
go
movie.
save my mom with me. Okay.
Just talk.
Yes, and that happens in the first movie a ton. It's apparently Vanessa's whole like
It is her
thing.
whole, it's
That
her
is-
whole character.
It's her
Yes.
entire personality.
But it happens. So you're always like, just say it again. Just tell him no for real. And I thought that would always fix it. And now I've learned that it's even more frustrating when a character does that and they keep. So Vanessa comes to the house. Abby's like, I went to an abandoned pizza parlor last night and talked to ghosts.
Yes.
And then Vanessa says to Mike, because Mike's mad at her. Mike's always mad at her.
Mike's mad at her because there's another murder that she didn't tell him about.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Also, not dating. You're not in a relationship. You're just shouldn't tell you shit.
they went on a date.
It wasn't a date.
It wasn't a date.
Actually, it was a date.
He
He
says
said-
on the date,
he
oh,
says-
this is a date.
Yeah.
What'd you
Which
say?
I did think is a good line.
Yeah.
I thought that was cute.
Oh, that was a cute little moment.
Yeah.
Like, and yeah.
She's like,
So-
what? Nothing.
She says, Mike, Abby snuck out last night and went to a ghost place. And he's like, whatever. She didn't. And she's like, no, for real, she did. I think we need to talk about it. And he goes, she's just a kid.
And then
She misses her friends.
And then she showed him drawings of a ghost place with a lazy river or whatever.
Yeah,
With
yeah,
all these
yeah,
things.
yeah.
And then she tells him, does admit, oh, well, there was this other murder that happened in
Yeah.
a place that had a lazy river. And he's like, from the pictures.
You know, it's you know, and then we gotta get it. We gotta stop. But there is the moment when her brother shows up, and he reveals that he's her brother, and you know, it's kind of like where it's just one thing after another, where like she doesn't reveal the second murder, the murder at this other place, and Mike's like, I don't trust you.
Murders.
Murders. Sorry. And
How
then
many murders were there?
there was the
Oh, let's not go.
yeah, there was Charlotte as the only one that they
That's
show.
what I'm saying. But
Oh, you don't think you think that was his first one?
No,
the
No
place
way.
got shut down pretty. I
Because
didn't.
of that murder.
Yeah.
it does
Because
say
that happened out in the open, I think. I think he killed a lot more people. And
Oh,
he's been killing security guards, I assume, for a long time.
Yeah.
but it is like, and then she's like, oh, by the way, I have a brother. Oh, by the way, there's this
Yeah.
other murder.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, shut up, like stop. We're not friends anymore. Like you can't. I
But
can't
the-
keep
Which
doing
is what's
this.
the end of the movie.
The
Yeah,
thing
right.
the thing on the porch is just like one of the weirdest examples of like, hey, I think Abby's seeing ghosts, and Mike going, yeah, right. There's no freaking way.
That
There's
is also
never-
there's never
after
been
the whole
ghosts in-
first movie.
Yeah.
He's like, that's impossible.
you could tell me anything. After I dealt with ghost
Ghost
possessed
animatronics,
animatronics,
Yeah.
I pretty much
you just,
like,
you just accept it.
Godzilla's outside. I'm like, sure, yeah, maybe, yeah, I'll go check.
It's just so weird how 2 years after the first movie, everything has seemingly gone back to normal.
Yeah.
Animatronic ghosts exist. You can't
Right.
be normal. You can't just.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
This is trash. It is terrible. It is the worst thing I've seen all year.
It's bad.
But
It's so
watch
bad.
it because we're absolutely covering the
No,
third
that's-
one.
no, the whole point of this show is do not watch it. We just,
We'll do it for you.
yeah.
That's true.
We
Yeah.
took the hit.
We took the
Yeah.
hit.
And I did. Hey, that first Mission Impossible part, I didn't have time to see the first one, and I listened to this podcast, and it caught me up just fine.
Perfect.
So
Yeah.
You
owe
should
us-
now know
You
everything.
owe us $12.
that's right.
And now you know everything about Five Nights at Freddy lore. We nailed it.
Got
we
it.
explained everything.
Yeah.
And you're
We
good.
didn't miss a single thing.
Nope.
Nope.
Goodness.
Do you want to throw in a thing we know is wrong to get some engagement?
I think.
Oh,
we
yeah.
said-
Just comment if we missed anything or got anything wrong.
yeah. We didn't though.
No, we didn't.
No.
But
We nailed
try,
it.
try to tell us a fact about Five Nights at Freddy. We
Yeah.
didn't cover.
I dare
Try.
you. I dare you.
Freddy is a dog.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what happens in the third when you find out he's been
Yeah.
a dog? the
Shut
whole
up.
time? Yeah. So
This whole thing takes place inside a snow globe.
Was that Krampus?
No.
That's,
Saint Elsewhere.
Saint Elsewhere.
It is also Krampus.
spoiler.
Oh, that's I think they're
And
in
Bob
the,
Newhart show.
They
I
get
think
put
they're-
in the snow globe.
I think they're riffing on.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think that's
So-
absolutely what it is.
So anyway, Let's go around the table and everyone can say find themselves and we can go home. Well, I'm already home.
Yeah.
Get these people out of your house.
Yes.
Tom wants to go do a rewatch of Five Nights at Freddy's and play all the games.
I'm at F Basler, and you can.
Are you directing that movie?
You're so smart. You guys can find me. You guys are the smartest guys. You figured out all the lore of Five Nights at Freddy's. So hunt me down. See if you can figure it out from the clues in the description below.
This is Joe. You can follow me on the Twitter at JoeyButts, BUTTS21, and also on all the other socials, Blue Sky, Threads, Letterboxd, at the same.
This is Kevin. I don't have social media. Try to find me.
Is that true?
I guess you'll have to find out.
You posted the show.
Don't have it. Sorry.
That never happened. And this is Tom. You can find me on Blue Sky and Threads at Tom O'Keefe Jr. or on Facebook at facebook.com/Tom O'Keefe. Find the show online at facebook.com/Real Spoilers. While you're there, like the page, join the group, and give us money at Patreon.
Yeah.
So there's all that. Thanks for tuning in. And until next time, Bobby doesn't bleed when she's stabbed.
Get ready for a spoiler. Won't say it twice, 'cause we already warned you.